Yeah.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. What just happened?
No. Why don't we have an animated short intro?
You pay for it.
Is that like the thought that crossed your mind and cracked yourself up?
Like, dude, Critical Role has one.
Okay, so first bit of announcements today. Honzo Gonzo is going to be fronting an animated short. If you are an animator with 20 years of experience and an extremely high rate per hour, reach out to Honzo Gonzo. You let him know, and he'll have it covered.
He's just going to ask me to pay double. I know for sure he's going to ask me to pay for it. I'm going to need you to pay double because you play a fucking bard.
Dude,
That wasn't because you play a bard, you jackass. It was because you're two characters.
I know. That was the joke. Come on.
Can our animated intro be the clip of when I told Jeremy while he was streaming that he was going to have to pay double for his art? Can we just make that the intro?
That'll be the first part. It'd be like, wow, excuse me.
And it's just me losing in Halo over and over again. As soon as he's I didn't get a single kill afterwards. I was like, fuck. You gotta be kidding.
Has that ever even been shown on stream?
Oh, man. I can't remember. I know we brought it up early on, but I don't know if we ever actually showed it.
Oh, like the actual clip of it?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, because as you know, chat room, if you've seen the art for his character, it's two characters, right? It's the changeling form and then like his Wodan form. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's very good for sure.
I'm still using that form. If Wodan's dead, I'm still using that goddamn form.
It's I mean, you paid double for
Wodan
it. You might as well.
Officially.
Also, Elder got a new microphone, so that's great. He doesn't have a microphone stand.
He has to hold it.
Everything's on back order.
So as you can see, he's holding it like a wine glass. So
Get fucked.
Oh, do you hold your stick like that, Elder?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Oh, he also has a magic trick where it can move by itself. I don't know how he did that the last time.
Nah, it's
No, according to Honzo, it's my hand.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Moving very slowly.
how does Elder sound? Does he sound better? I know before, like 2 episodes ago, someone said he was quiet, and then last episode they said better. So I hope this episode it's loud and proud.
I want to hear no fucking difference.
I only spent an exorbitant amount of money. It's fine.
Yeah, we have the same
mic
mic now too.
I bought the same mic. Yeah. So
Yeah, Honzo switched over from me and Rynge's gang to
Yeah, dude. What the hell? Big traitor over here.
Theoretically,
He was like, hey,
all
Rynge,
my homies hate
Samson. Samson.
Somebody says to hang it from the ceiling with a string. Have we explored this idea, Elder? I know you had.
You have a lot of iPod strings or whatever.
He had
the rubber bands.
Hanzo told him, and I quote.
There we go.
I like how his video froze for me for a second. There you go.
Hanzo Gonzo said
That was Honzo's idea.
Yeah,
Why did he throw it away? Oh, I should have just kept it.
Because it doesn't fucking work. He's at it.
Fucking puss.
Hanzo said, if you have a hanger, an iron hanger, and a paper towel, we can make the thing stand. And he said, motherfucker, I'm gonna grab it. You tell me how. And he's like, you just gotta bend the thing. That was it.
paper towel.
Who buys single roll paper towels?
That's
It's not even
offensive.
They sometimes comment that.
Who does that?
Anyway, should we start with D&D?
Okay, let's roll the intro. Let's no more jokes.
That's what you sound like. You ever just how do you live life sounding like that every fucking second? Jeez.
I cry a lot.
Yeah, I would too.
All right.
Roll the intro.
You really can't say anything after that. Get fucked.
God. I just keep hosting wild rides, eh? All right, Magic Pixel session 15. Of course, last time on Magic Pixel, we had our crew exit the Sky Emporium after blowing up an airship and kind of trying to gather their bearings again. They regathered at the floating head down in the City of Stars proper, got a good night's sleep, and woke up to, as Jeremy alluded to in the intro or the pre-show, a paper being read by the beholder behind the bar with an image of Atoq blowing up said airship. Kind of like a moving picture Harry Potter style, like, you know, Vicious said. But you guys didn't panic too much about this, right? You took note of it and decided that you need to split up some duties for the day to be done, because the planned attack on the House of Awe and Shava, the out-of-town visitor that the Merchants Guild is targeting, is not till later on in the night. So you all went your separate ways. We had Atoq and Dala Brakka goes to the printing press to try to get some things altered. We had Soren go to the Order to do a little bit of undercover work with a new satyr that is named Glostig, that is going to be acting as kind of his mentor when it comes to espionage stuff. Alexander actually went to meet up with some street urchins and hire them to make sure they keep an eye out on the comings and goings of the House of Awe. So you did say sea urchins, to be fair. I just wanted to, correct it for you. And then we had, of course, Minoscus go to the Argos compound and cleverly light a torch on fire, then snuff it out with his hooves to cover them in soot, printed his hoof on a piece of paper, and tied it to a javelin, which he then flung into the compound itself, causing alarm for Argos and whoever he is employing at the moment. And I believe that is where we last left off, was outside of the Argos compound, and pretty much everybody said that they were going back to Mr. Molly's headquarters under Franklin's, the Turtle Chopped Cheese Bodega shop that you all have come to know and call home base. So what does everyone want to do? You want to go back?
About my master Namfoodle.
That's right. Before
that's the master name either.
Yes, that's a good point. That before you actually arrived at the Argos compound, you took a quick stop in one of the parks in the City of Stars and met a small dark-skinned gnome, mostly known as a Snurfiblin, that was kind of acting like a druid of the park, who seemed to be very talented at making friends of these critters that wander around and began to teach you in the ways of animal friendship. But yeah, that was a cool interaction before you went to the Argos compound and did what you did. Minoscus, what are you looking to do now that you see Argos? Pick up the note and kind of dash into one of the facilities in the Argos compound itself.
I'll stand and watch for maybe like, let's say an hour, just to see any like curious movements or anything that looks suspicious. The point that I was mainly trying to do is just to see if he would recognize the note as being me, and then because Minoscus thought that maybe this wasn't Argus. This might have been like some changeling or something that was like standing by the whole time.
Yeah, and you saw when he looked at the hoof, he kind of tried to look around, but you rolled a really high stealth, and he didn't seem to notice you specifically, but he was alarmed at whatever the hoof symbol caused him to recollect in his mind. You're not sure what it was, but he did seem in a hurry to do something about it.
Okay. So I'll just keep watching. If there's nothing that is going on, I'll probably go back and just try to meet up with the group again at the old chopped cheese place, Franklin's. Or wherever we're trying to meet, yeah.
Somebody brings up something important, which is that he is now Minoscus Poncho Smasher.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to write this.
You're wearing a poncho.
I'm literally writing out wearing a poncho.
I am all omnipotent.
I can only imagine Minoscus's notes, like, they're just like, rats equals friend.
Every session.
So I have 3 different colors. One is just like general notes. One is Minoscus thoughts, and one is like super key things.
You're a fucking jeez.
That's fucking next level shit.
The thing is,
you're a beast note taker.
It's just this for me. I don't know if we can.
That's why he's a goddamn engineer.
yeah, mine.
Well, it's that depth, but the thing is, the notes are actually really simple. So oftentimes I don't get much.
The funny thing is like it took the smartest person in our group to correctly play the dumbest character. That's the key part of this. We needed a literal aerospace engineer to play an idiot.
I'm not stupid.
What wouldn't I do?
You're not an engineer either. Shut up.
I'm something of an engineer myself.
As we can all tell by the hanger and fucking paper towel.
MacGyver was the original engineer.
MacGruber.
Following in his footsteps.
Yeah, but his shit worked.
MacGruber.
His shit worked, got me good. So Minoscus, as you kind of like wait around for a bit to see what type of action arises from your javelin throwing, you do see after probably about 5 minutes, Argos come back out with a group of these mercenaries that you're pretty familiar with. A lot of them still look like from the same mercenary group that he usually hires from. And they start scouring the streets a bit, and you can see them kind of like roughing up different individuals and trying to find out information about this javelin.
Oh, okay. Well, as soon as they do that, I take my leave. I don't want to be seen right now.
Okay, so you begin to head back to Franklin's, and then Alexander, you're already there. Everybody else is going to start heading back to Franklin's then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my big old cup I got and head on back to Franklin's, I guess.
Your giant.
Okay.
Pretty casually.
I'm with him.
Casual, pretty cash. Okay, I believe you two, being Atoq and Dala Brakka, would be the first to arrive back at Franklin's, the headquarters underneath. Give me a perception check as you guys all arrive back.
11.
Okay.
Fucking ever already. What is this? 6.
6? Okay. So yeah, you guys kind of scope out the shop a little bit. It seems to be regular activity. There don't seem to be any suspicious or shady looking folk trying to keep an eye on the place or anything like that. You go. Are you guys going to go like inside to do any shopping first? Or you're just going to go straight to like the cellar entrance?
I'm going to the cellar because I don't want anything above. Okay.
So you go to the cellar entrance. You open it up. You go in. You find Alexander there, Mr. Molly, I believe. When I say he was doing last, he went to go take a nap, right?
He was in the shower?
He was in the shower, but he's taking a nap.
Yeah, he's taking a nap. So you guys come into a room with Alexander, chilling. Alexander, can you give me a perception check?
No.
All right, that's the end of episode
16.
15.
16? Yeah, you see your two friends come down, Atoq and Dala Brakka. And to give you guys a general lay of the like headquarters down here right now, yeah, you can see there's still some of these gadgets laying around, like the lenses you looked at earlier, Alexander. There doesn't seem to be too much like different that's been going on. There are some like scattered notes and some things, kind of like not like a full like pin board thing, you know, where you can connect dots and whatnot, but like he has like a cork board that he's putting some notes on in regards to the Merchants Guild, as well as like the information that you gave him about the Thieves Guild and about Bogdana the Bludgeon. That's it.
I'm just sitting down here when they come down, like tossing cards at the board.
Greetings.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. How's it going?
It is hard to miss me, but okay.
It is indeed hard to miss you.
Look at my horn. I purchased this.
Oh, my goodness. That looks like it's mighty heavy. Where'd you get that?
An antique shop. A lion gave it to me for money.
A lion?
Yes.
Like a cat?
Yes.
Oh, alrighty then. How much did that cost? Looks expensive.
It was only 30 of this country's currency. I'm not sure.
Copper or silver?
30 moon bucks.
I mean, that seems like a reason. Does that seem like a reasonable deal to me?
Yeah, from what you can tell, it's definitely give me a history check as you kind of examine this horn.
7.
7? I mean, it's a big ass horn. Yeah, I don't think the giant cultural significance would really register with that roll. So you probably think he paid a little bit more than he should have.
I probably could have got you a deal on that. We should go shopping sometime. Well, I mean, we have before, but that was more of the 5-finger variety.
Yes, it was quite more exciting when I went with you, I shall say.
Well, excuse me for just standing in this conversation. I'm just fucking standing there. I can overhear them and all this. I'm just gonna turn around.
I wave.
Oh, I am. Did I commit a moray?
Was that directed toward who now?
To you, Dala Brakka.
Listen, baby, I don't know what that is.
Do you wish to be included in this conversation?
No, I do not. I'll see y'all later. I'm just gonna look around the secret base and just see, like, you know, what's here that I could possibly use for our next espionage mission.
Yeah, there's not too many gadgets out right now, but there are like different type of camera lenses that are on the like just a general like desk area basically that has a couple of gadgets. You can see some are unfinished as well, like they're in the middle of being put together. So there's a variety of stuff around. as you guys kind of scour the land or scour the HQ and talk amongst yourselves. I believe probably next to arrive back would be Soren. Minoscus would probably be last. Soren, what do you want to do? Do you want to go straight into the headquarters part, or do you want to go to Franklin's?
Straight downstairs.
Straight downstairs. Okay, give me a perception check.
A lot of perception checks. Nothing must be here. 7.
7. Yeah, from what you can tell on the outside is pretty similar. No suspicious activity going on. People, few coming in and out of the Franklin shop, but nobody that you pin as Merchants Guild or Thieves Guild for that matter, or any like faction ties.
I do that guy thing when I go downstairs and I jump and I hit the top of the, like banner, whatever's up there, the top of the wood. Yeah, I jump and hit that.
Yeah,
and I go downstairs.
I can relate
Yeah.
as a guy.
It's a weird thing we do.
So you arrive down as well. Do you want to do anything down here as you await from Minoscus?
In this James Bond cave, absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. No? Okay.
I'm good.
I'll talk to someone who comes in. Hello, how did your trip go?
It was like it was neat for sure. I learned how to be like like when people are addicted to substances.
No.
Yeah, I didn't either. So then I learned about it. It was pretty rad, and I learned how to blend in a little bit better with like the inhuman, like not inhuman, but like just like degenerate people of the society. It was cool. I learned some information too. I was gonna wait for Minoscus to get here, but he probably won't remember it. So what I learned is that there's 2 guards that we gotta watch out tonight. One Drow and one who's like a yellow humanoid of some kind. So that's all I know for sure.
Based on my meal the previous day, can I guess to see if yellow humanoid is a Githyanki?
Sure. Just give me an intelligence check with advantage.
Oh my god. I got a
just
natural
ate
20 and a 19.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely make the like mental leaps of logic to kind of put together the thigh you ate and the it still had the skin on it. That's part of the good part, so you can put that together.
A Githyanki. Or should I say Gith?
I honestly have no idea. That's not like an elvish variety, so I'm not sure. But yeah, like they're gonna be there with the butcher tonight or whatever, so probably keep an eye out. If we see one of the guards, then we would probably see the butcher.
Well, Gith are aliens, so they are quite unusual. Do the elves not have aliens?
Do the elves have aliens? I don't.
Yes.
No, I'm asking Rynge.
Oh.
Would I know anything about this?
I mean, there's a variety in the people, right? So I'm sure there are some elves that believe in aliens and some that don't.
Oh, there's always people that believe in aliens. I'm like, for sure. I'm not really that familiar or whatever, but maybe. I don't know, man. I mean,
it's possible that they exist.
Well, like here, you and I are kind of like aliens, right? We're just from somewhere else.
Nope.
Oh.
I am of the material plane.
I see, yeah. I guess then I'm the alien.
In a sense.
On that note, I'm feeling the might peckish. Anybody up for some chopped cheese? I'm buying.
Oh yeah!
you're
Put me down
buying?
for a
I'm
chopped
hella
cheese,
down.
baby.
I've never seen you peck.
Okay. I said I'm feeling peckish, not I am pecking.
Hey,
I write down peckish.
I don't mean to make a moray or whatever, but yeah, I'm down. I'm up for it.
All right,
I
I head
will pass.
upstairs to go get. Let's see, how many sandwiches? 3 sandwiches.
3 sandwiches, okay. And you are the only one going. Nobody else is going with them.
I'm gonna go up with him.
Yeah, I'll go up.
Okay.
I'm not going up.
Okay. Everybody that goes up, give me a perception check.
There's 6 antlions on the roof.
A meteor has struck the town, and nobody's fucking noticed.
21.
10.
21. 20.
19.
10.
Okay. 21 and 19. You guys, as you order the chopped cheese from Franklin, and the older turtle gentleman behind the counter, he starts preparing it, and you wait up in this like bodega actual area, and you take a look around, and you notice the usual like tabby cat that is around here is no, it was not here right now.
Hey, yo, Frank, where's the cat?
Yeah. Oh, she likes to get up to trouble. She'll come back, I'm sure.
I start looking for the cat.
Start looking for the cat. Okay, give me an investigation check.
10.
I mean, there's areas of the bodega that seem to have been rummaged by the cat, you know, getting into different foods and snacks and whatnot. But there doesn't seem to be any evidence about where exactly it is now.
That's a sneaky little cat.
What kind
I
of
can't seem to find him.
what kind of trouble could it possibly get into?
Trouble? You think she's in trouble?
Oh, it was more of a figure of speech more than anything else.
I mean,
Seemed kinda
that's what I
harmless.
figured.
Yeah, seemed kind of harmless to me, man.
I just wanted to pet a cat.
Can I? This sounds so stupid. Can I just use divine sense and look around to see if the cat? I see the cat.
Want to use divine sense? Sure. Yeah, you use divine sense. You kind of go through the different aisles of the food stuff, make sure that there's no total cover that prevents you from coming into contact with this cat, but they don't seem to be up here.
All right. You never know.
Demon cats.
And yeah, you don't pick up any like fey, celestial, fiends, or undead.
Yeah, it could have been a celestial. That's fair. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's a celestial cat. It's canon.
But without much further ado, the chopped cheeses get cooked, served up nice and fresh and steamy.
I'm gonna pray, cast guidance on myself, and stealth.
You're gonna stealth? Okay.
Yeah,
Give me a
just by
stealth
myself.
check.
I feel uncomfortable.
I start chomping on my cheese.
I rolled a natural 1 and a 1 on my guidance, so that is a 9.
Okay. So you
I'm just standing in the middle of the room looking away from the door. I don't know. You can't see me.
He throws like a, you know, when you're under the covers, like the ghost can't get you. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have my blanket over me,
Yeah.
but I'm in the middle of the room.
Yeah, so you're so you cut off all your senses, but stay very much in sight of anybody that walk into the room. You do keep quiet. All you really hear at the moment is like the snoring of Mr. Molly in a different room. And you start to hear the footsteps and stuff upstairs, like the activity going on up there. That's about all that accompanies you right now. You all start munching on your chopped cheeses. Pretty good, what you can tell, definitely. This probably be around when Minoscus gets back.
Is he going into the bottom, or is he up here with us?
I assume he would see you guys up here and probably stop by here before going down, but whatever you say, Tanman. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Can I retcon real quick? I'm gonna pick up some chicken, pork meat. I'm gonna give it to Franklin to make that, so I don't get beef.
You like stopped at a butcher?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe that might not be. That might give me some trauma. Can I get pork?
You can just ask Franklin.
Without having to see all the dead cows.
So it takes you.
I go to a grocery market. I don't know. I'm just gonna rush by and take it before I see the cows.
Just,
I was gonna say it takes you a little while to find like a butcher that doesn't have all kinds of meat on display, but you eventually find one.
Brothers,
Human guy. Yeah, it's actually just like a fellow Minotaur behind there. That doesn't serve beef. He only serves pork and chicken. Oh, did we just lose somebody?
That was Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, what are you doing?
Misclicking?
I guess I got disconnected.
No.
You clicked away.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, you find.
It fixed itself.
Yeah. a fellow Minotaur butcher that appreciates, meat, but not, of the beef variety. And you guys hash it out, and you purchase some fine pork from him, and you bring it to Franklin to make a custom chopped cheese. So you guys chill out up here eating yours while Franklin whips up another one.
So what were you up to there, Minoscus?
I think that's the real Argus. Argus. Sorry.
What do you mean?
I just lead with that. I took I'm going to tell him exactly what I took. A javelin, put a hoof print on it, and threw it near him, and he reacted like he knew me. So maybe not.
Did he see you?
No. I was perfectly stealthy.
So he saw a hoof print on a javelin that you threw at him, and you think that he thinks that that's you?
He seemed to recognize it. I don't see any other gladiator minotaurs around.
Well, I mean, it was a javelin thrown in his direction into his compound with a random marking on it. Wouldn't anybody react with, I don't know, heightened awareness?
He seemed to react to the hoof print, though.
Well, I mean, it was a marking, obviously.
I don't
You know,
seems to
I
be
mean-
him. I don't know.
Also,
It's not one of him. I had to point at Dala Brakka. I don't think it's one of him.
I check my
Those
hands.
people.
There's chopped cheese on it. I ate a little bit of it. Oh,
you
damn.
need to
this
be a
one-
little bit more careful, Minoscus. I mean, we shouldn't really be poking at the bee's nest and hucking javelins at him while we got other people trying to kill us at the moment.
Well, I haven't finished the job.
Well, I mean, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. We're currently on one, though.
Yeah, I have to give
Fine.
you a slight credit. I think you finished the job, and then like maybe someone unfinished it or something. Because he looked pretty fucking dead from my recollection.
I'll find him.
Well, all
Find
right,
whoever
but
did
I think
this.
you did find him. But I think we should find him as a group if you catch my drift. Because I think you have already demonstrated that you could kill him or whatever. But like, we just gotta kill him dead.
Well, okay. And I just eat the rest of my chopped cheese in one bite.
Damn.
Oh, I also learned how to talk to animals. And bring out the dead rats again.
I thought they were alive.
This one not so much, but but my master taught me.
Of course
Master,
he did, buddy. I bet he taught you real
Poodle.
well.
Master Dev Poodle.
What's his name?
That's as good a name as any.
What's his
Poodle.
name?
Nam Poodle.
For sure, brother.
Poodle.
I used to
It's
have
like telephone. I keep getting it wrong.
I don't actually know it.
I put it
Cup
on
a noodle.
Nan Foodle? Oh, Jesus.
Man Foodle. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, bro. Nan Foodle. Hey, you guys ready to go downstairs?
Yeah. Master Fan Noodle.
You old fan noodle. The nudester.
The nudester.
I'll go downstairs now.
Yeah.
Oh, so everybody heads downstairs. How about everybody gives me a perception check again? Atoq, you're at this. You got a blanket over your head.
Fair.
7.
6.
Natural
Seven.
20 for 22.
Okay. 17.
Here come the
Alexander
fucking
got a
antlions.
6.
Got a 6.
Jesus.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
Here comes the
Okay.
antlions. There they are on the roof.
So the 17 and the natural 20. You guys, when you head back down into like the headquarters proper of Mr. Molly, you notice as you open the cellar doors, walking out of the cellar doors is a little tabby cat that frequents the bodega.
I will divine sense.
Okay, divine sense. It seems to be a regular beast. You
Yeah, just my
anything.
eyes glow blue, and I'm just staring at it for a second, and I'm just like,
But what'd you get though? You got a natural 20, right?
yeah.
For perception.
So yeah, you with your divine sense, you don't pick up anything, but you do kind of like look take a look at the cat as it passes you by, and it's weird. It just happens for a split second, but you take notice of the cat's eyes, and one of them kind of adjusts, focuses.
Regardless of whatever's happening with this, as it comes out, I'm trying to grab it and pet it. Oh, who's a cute little kitty right there?
I want to do the same thing. Oh, hey there, little guy or girl.
I'm gonna try my new techniques to communicate with this cat.
Oh.
Okay, all three of you roll animal handling check.
Okay, let's do this.
So it's let me get this straight. It's walking past us.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh, I got a 3.
I got a 20.
Cheeks aren't working.
The cat only bites me.
20.
Jesus.
Come on, man.
Okay, quick side note. Where are we in relation to what's going on? When we pass this cat, is it out in the street? Did it make it past the cellar door?
It's next to you guys. You open the cellar door and it's walking out. So it's adjacent to you on the right. And then the door where Franklin's regularly is over here past you guys. So I'd have to walk past you guys to get back in the store.
Okay. One of them picks it up or tries to move it. I don't know what's going to happen here. But if they do, I'm going to try to close the cellar with us inside with the cat.
You're going to close the doors while staying outside?
No, while going inside. Bring the cat inside, whoever's grabbing it or whatever, and then close the cellar door so it can't leave.
Okay, so yeah, you Dala Brakka, you go for it. Kind of trip over your own feet a little bit, and then you can see Alexander primed to swoop in. He kind of bumps you out of the way, and as he goes to swoop it up, Minoscus just bam right out of nowhere. Way too quick for a man his size or Minotaur his size, but he manages to grab the cat and seems to not be squeezing it or anything. Actually, you notice that he is taking it a little bit more gently. There does seem to be some type of progression when it comes to his handling of animals.
I just put my head down. Oh, that's all I got.
I'm very cautious. I'm hey, whoa there, big fella. Be gentle with it. Be gentle with it. Don't go squeezing it too hard.
Yeah, you gotta be.
We gotta learn from the best.
Be wary for sure.
Just holding it.
I'm keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't squeeze the life out of the cat like he does the rats.
I got you.
I'll step into the cellar and then close it, and I'll be like, "Hey, you can speak with animals, huh? You got taught by Noodle Bro?"
I didn't actually get Noodle. I didn't actually got taught how to speak to animals, right? Just how to handle them.
No, you haven't gained the ability to speak to animals yet. No.
Okay. Fucking liar.
Not quite yet. Give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
For sure. All right, couple weeks. Animals, no problem. I'll reach out and I'll start petting the cat.
Okay.
When I touch it, does it feel like a regular cat?
It's really suspicious of this cat.
Does it feel like a regular cat?
Was there horns?
How dense is the cat?
Ben.
Does it have scales underneath the fur?
Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. That helps. The first one was not good. Better. 15?
15. So yeah, you pet the cat a little bit, and it seems to react like a normal cat. It feels like a normal cat. But yeah, I mean, as you glance over, you can see every so often, it doesn't happen frequently, and it's very hard to notice. But since you noticed it earlier, it's kind of easier for you to pick up on that. Yeah, the cat's right eye will just sometimes it looks like a lens. Sometimes it'll just focus and adjust.
I don't want to murder this cat. I don't want to be that guy.
You have a history of loving animals in D&D, so.
Do I?
No, the opposite.
Oh.
Keep killing them.
Yeah,
I don't recall either way. I was like, I don't think I have a negative experience. Oh, I did. You're right.
What did he kill?
He killed horses a lot.
There's the horses game.
Birds.
What do you mean? You set those horses out.
I think the horses were a collective action, right? I feel like it's just
Well, those ones, sure, they were bad.
He killed a Pikachu horse.
The birds.
Well, yeah, the Pikachu horse.
The birds were imps.
I thought he was talking about the other
Not all
horse.
of them.
Most of them.
horse.
What about the crab?
Oh God.
Crab.
Well, that was Anthony. To be
Okay,
fair.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I just pet it. I'm like, man, this cat's tight. Anyway, you guys want to go downstairs or whatever? He runs the shop,
Joe,
bro.
bring the cat.
Yeah. bring it with me downstairs, carefully stepping down.
Okay. So you guys all headed back down. You find a Atoq there standing with a blanket over his head.
He's like Drax.
Wait, did we just drag the cat into the lair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Didn't
making
it?
sure that's...
I thought it came. Wait, so it came out when we tried to open it, right?
Yeah. It
Okay,
was
so
already
yeah.
down here. Yeah.
I'm taking it back with me. It's my cat now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It tried to escape. Just kidding.
When we get down into whatever the lair is, I'll close the door. And is there like a locking mechanism on it?
Yeah, there would be.
I'm locking the door.
All right.
As soon as I hear the lock, I spring out.
And I go, oh! As soon as that happens, I go, hey, everybody, look at this cat's eye. There's something going on. And I'm going to point out its rickety machinery eye.
Yeah, and as he does, you all can kind of take a look and glean what Soren is talking about here. There does seem to be like some type of mechanical element to the right eye in this cat.
I take out my knife.
Whoa,
Does it? Okay, so
hold on there.
Does it react at all when I say it's got a mechanical eye? Important question.
No, it still seems to be acting like a cat.
What the fuck?
Does the other eye look biological or fleshy? Does it look like not a machine?
They give me an investigation check with advantage.
I would also like to look into their eyes. The eyes.
what's the eyes?
Investigation. Oh, it's -2. 14.
14. Yeah, but as you look at it, they both look pretty realistic. It's just for these certain moments that the eye behaves unnaturally that you can really like pinpoint its mechanical nature. And as kind of Minoscus is going over that, and you guys kind of like talk about that a bit. Do you still want to make your investigation check, Dala Brakka?
Could I take a closer look and maybe like get something on the other eye? I don't know. I want to see how it works a little bit. Like.
Well, before, like Minoscus could tell that other eye is like a regular eye.
I meant from like the mechanical eye.
Oh, the mechanical eye. Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. Oh, that is a 19.
19. Yeah, as you take a look at it, like I said, the eye itself looks still pretty realistic, except for these few moments. So it probably isn't entirely made out of like mechanical parts. It probably has some type of magical essence that like gripped onto the eye more so than like it's actually like a whole ass mechanical eye.
Okay.
Hey there, Molly. I think we got a situation out here. I don't know. Could be nothing.
You just hear snoring.
I'll go
I
kick
throw a
in the
card
door.
at him.
I can solve this very quickly.
Yeah, and he kind of he like sees the card and give me an insight check real quick, Alexander.
Inside. Bagoosh. 7.
7. So yeah, he like is the card and he goes, oh, this is no time for a card game, Alexander.
We got a cat over here that may have some sort of spy device on him. I don't know. It's some sort of weird eye.
What do you spy device? And he like gets up real quick when you say that and comes on over.
I point out the eye.
Yeah, the right eye.
Oh shit. All right, boys, we need to pack up.
I'm already gone. As soon as he says that, I'm like, whoop.
What are we packing up?
This is definitely someone's been implanted in this cat and it's given a video feed. You know what? Does anybody have an eye patch?
I look at
Atoq. You got all kinds of shit. You gotta have an eye
Give me a second.
You don't have an eye patch.
Do I have one in my disguise kit?
patch. Your disguise kit? Give me a D20 roll. It was a straight D20.
Man
11.
said we gotta go.
11.
I got soap.
You got soap?
You're gonna soap this cat's eyeball.
How about a piece of cloth or something? We need to cover this cat's eyeball.
Can I?
I don't mean to be that guy, but why don't we just kill it?
Whoa, this is Franklin's cat, bro. You want to go explain to Franklin why his cat's dead?
I will eat the cat in front of Franklin.
Why don't we ask Franklin? We could ask Franklin what the deal with this cat is and why it's got this eye.
Hey, bro. For the record, I vote hell to the no because He might be in on it. Who knows? He could just
We
be
don't really
chopping
have that kind of
cheese.
time.
Yeah,
Hey,
we gotta go.
Franklin wouldn't be in on it, man. Don't say that.
Hey, you never know. What if he's chopping cheese and chopping bodies, bro? I don't know. He makes a mean sandwich, but you never. It could
Discussion later. Let's get moving. I mean, I cut like a fucking like a piece of cloth off the top of my backpack.
He's on a couch, right? He's got a couch.
Yeah, he's got a couch.
Yeah, he's got a couch.
I'll cut that couch up.
Oh,
Cut that couch.
what, so you like it
like
for the
leather.
cloth?
Yeah, I'll just
for the leather?
I'll just cut a big square out of it.
Okay, so you like start going to town on this couch, and you can see like Molly's getting all kinds of stuff together, and he sees you just go to town on that couch, and he just looks very sad about that, but doesn't stop you or anything. You go and kind of fashion a leather thing. While this is going to take you a little while, probably like 5-10 minutes or something. While that's happening, he tells Minoscus, can you get like these cameras and some of these unfinished gadgets? Just put them in your bag. You look like the strongest of us, and some of them shits are heavy.
Sure, I'll do that. And I start to pack everything up, everything I can.
Yeah, and he like starts getting like suitcases and whatnot, and starts putting stuff in there. And
while we're waiting, I give Soren my horn. Just say, put the cat in here.
All right, I throw the cat in the horn.
like, meow, and just falls into the horn.
Does it echo? Just meow.
Yeah.
Giant
It
fucking
would be
horn.
like a traditional Viking horn. So at the bottom there is no opening. It's just the opening at the top.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm heading to the cellar doors, and I'm just keeping an ear out for the outside to see if I hear anybody coming.
All right, give me a perception check.
6 sets of antlion legs. Coming.
Dude.
Mechanical.
Oh my god, 7.
Bunch of twos. No, you don't hear anything. Doesn't seem to be anything outside of the normal city activity that's near Franklin's.
All right, I have a card ready to throw if anybody comes in.
Okay.
We're still inside, right? We haven't hit the street
No.
level yet. I'm
No.
gonna change forms just in case, because this cat has seen me already.
Mm-hmm.
I should do that
I just
too.
take huh?
Nothing.
I'm gonna take the shape of an adolescent boy.
Okay.
You son of a
There you
bitch,
go.
I'm in.
Oh, I
Morty.
get
My character first.
Okay. You can't be Morty. You have to be like Marty.
Yeah,
I
that
said
was
Bordy.
Marty.
Jerry.
I said Bordy.
Bordy. My bad. Okay.
Bordy. Bordy.
Bordy diff.
Bordy and Nick.
Oh, we
So you
gotta get rid
guys,
of the cat.
For sure, brother. I'm just holding this fucking giant gauntlet, gallon tube thing, whatever this fucking thing is. Hat.
Mhm.
Viking cup.
That Viking horn.
How long is it gonna take for him to pack up?
It'd probably take 10 minutes total.
Okay, that's not so bad. I will. How big is this couch?
The couch is 3-seater.
I'm gonna ask Atoq if he can cut a ring that we can strap over the top of this cup out of the material on the couch.
Why?
Just to, cover the top, just I don't know what he can see from. He can just look up out of the cup, bro. I don't know.
I'm making an eye patch, and we can just throw the cat in the street.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a better idea. This couch has seen enough.
I do not. I do not wish to waste more time, as well as permanently defunct my cup.
Fair enough. Hey, the cup, I got it under control, brother. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll try to make a tiny fucking. It's not gonna be perfect. Eye patch.
Give me a dex check.
Everybody can make.
You can use your proficiency.
I'm okay. That is plus proficiency. 20.
20? Damn. So yeah, this is definitely a size appropriate, well fitting eye patch for this small tabby cat.
I'll look into the horn. It's just like. Just in there.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's looking up at me. Perfect. I grab it by its whole head and then put the eye patch on it. Yeah, and then I just take it and I'll dump it out. I don't fucking care.
I will pick. I'll be like, Miniscus is picking shit up, so I'll grab him and I'll take the cat and put him outside.
I'll put my horn back on my back.
Yeah, and you can see it kind of like messes with the eye patch a little bit, but you made it very well and like fitting, so it can't get it off, and then it just like resigns to its fate after a while and acquiesces to its new lifestyle and just starts walking off.
Yeah, so whoever owns this camera will take it off in like fucking an hour. So, yeah, I'll run over and put it outside.
Okay. So yeah, it goes and you can see it like walk and it heads back into Franklin's and whatnot. You Franklin go, "Oh, Cindy, glad you came back."
I pop my head in. Yeah, bro, I don't know where the eye patch came from, but seems like nasty eye infection or whatever. Just keep it on there for a while. Keeps the infection in. You know how it is. Anyway, later, bro. And I pop downstairs.
Yeah, from what you can tell, Franklin didn't really give a second thought to the eye patch, for whatever reason that may be. So you guys head back down. Molly is packed and everything. You guys can exit when you please.
Yeah, I'll head out first because I'm already done with all my stuff, and I see no reason to be down here because I'm not helping pack up. And I'll go out into the street, and then I'll do a perception check. Or can I see if there's anyone mobilizing or checking the entrance to the cellar?
Anybody mobilizing or checking the entrance to the cellar? Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'm going to ask Molly where the fuck he's going.
13.
13. You take a look around. And, I mean, there's people that look at you from time to time, but there doesn't seem to be anybody mobilizing. There doesn't seem to be anybody, like, gathering in groups or anything like that. Nobody inching closer towards you or the cellar entrance.
What's directly across the street from the cellar?
Directly across the street from the cellar? Well, the cellar to me is, like, kind of, like, like, on the side of the Franklin's. So directly across from the cellar would be like a wall, like an adjacent wall to a different building, and then like across the street from Franklin's proper would be like, yeah, like probably a small residential homes.
What's this building that has the wall? What is it made of?
Made of probably not like stone, probably like stucco, I guess.
Okay, even the roof.
Yeah.
Is there a window?
Is there a window? Yeah. Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I froze or something.
All right.
Yeah,
when
do
a
stuff. I
talk
might do
flings the
stuff
door,
as well.
when a talk flings the door open and like starts looking around, I pop out at the same time behind him and then just move into the crowd, or towards the street and get into the crowd. And as I'm passing him in Thieves' Cant, I say, "Hey, I'm gonna keep an eye on you guys, but I'll be around. You just probably won't see me."
I nod, and Thieves Cant. I say, "We'll distract."
Yeah, these motherfuckers
And
over
I
here doing
stealth.
jutsus. I'm going to turn to Mr. Molly and be like, hey, bro, where we going?
I don't really know, but we gotta get the fuck out of here because whoever owns that camera that was implanted in that cat knows we're here. So we gotta bounce.
So I got a question, Mr. Molly. With the cat, does it also record our voices and just any sort of noises? And I just gotta know.
I mean, it depends on how sophisticated the piece of equipment is, but from my quick investigation of it, it should just pick up imagery, no vocal or audio senses.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Broham, I got a real serious request here. Do you have like an inn or something? We could go to an inn, whatever the nearest inn is, but you got a lot of shit, right, bro? So I don't know what the plan is. You got to offload this somewhere.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. And he like presses like the buttons on the suitcases and they like shrink to little tiny suitcases.
I hate this guy.
Oh my.
Is there a crowd of people nearby?
I mean, yeah, there's people like moving up and down the street.
I take my zombie hand and I just throw it at the highest density amount of people.
Okay. In an attempt to just like cause a ruckus.
Yeah, I mean, it's still moving, I assume. So
The zombie hand, is ever moving.
So I'm just gonna chug it.
Common magic item, ever moving zombie hand. All right, so you chuck it into a high density crowd. Just, of course, just like smacks an elderly person right on the back of the head, and they just fall. And everybody's like, "Oh God, help! Mr. Jenkins!" And they go to like pick him up, and then the hand just like springs to life, and then they're like, "Ah!" And they just start running.
I turn to
should
Mr.
move.
Molly. I'm like, nearest in, bro. Wherever. Let's hit it.
All right. Y'all know any good inns around this city? I've only really stayed at the Floating Head.
Yeah, that sounds
He's pretty
nice, I
discreet,
guess.
the beholder behind the bar. He's pretty discreet, so.
Sure, yeah, floating head. Never heard of it. Let's hit it, bros.
We have stayed there several nights.
What?
All these
Why are you
inns are-
lying to me, Soren, huh?
Bro, these inns are all. I don't know the names of the actual inns or whatever. Whatever, man. I'm not from.
Yeah,
there.
I thought it was the eye.
Yeah, I thought
What?
it was the multi-eye. I don't know, bro.
I thought it was the floating eye.
Weren't we at
Whatever,
like a
man.
candle or something?
He like goes. You all head towards the Floating Head, and you're Alexander. You're keeping a distance from everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're staying in the crowd and watching and waiting to see if you guys get any like people coming your way. Give me a perception check, everybody.
All right, antlines.
Oh, natty 20.
Oh,
Fucking
22.
yeah,
hot.
that's a nice 3.
5.
22.
Hard 3.
19.
Can't see.
All right, 22, 19. Very nice, very nice. All right, so from the crowd, Alexander, you keeping an eye on your moving party, and they seem to be with haste heading towards the Floating Head. You're kind of keeping an eye out for any Merchant Guild goons or enemies along the way. They don't seem to show up at all, from what you can tell. Same with you, Dala Brakka, from this like side, kind of like looking out into the crowd itself, trying to get a different perspective on things. You guys don't seem to be actively followed at the moment.
Sick.
All right.
So you guys arrive at the Floating Head. No obstacles in the way so far. And yeah, you can see Molly makes arrangements to get a room to himself and whatnot. And he's like, "All right, that's taken care of. Me and Irv go back. So glad to get a good deal on this one."
Yeah, from the looks of it, as we were walking to the inn, I didn't see anything suspicious.
As well.
So they're not
Even if you-
really onto us yet. But if you say whatever you said earlier, that's true. It seems like we don't have a lot of time here, bud.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know really when they would have put the camera on the cat. That's my only problem. So I don't really know how actively they're going to be mobilizing on us, or if they know where we are now. But
Yeah, I don't know how they would
by
know
anyway,
where we are now, right? Like we left the cat. We just went in the opposite direction. I don't know. It seems
Yeah,
like it's probably
exactly.
fine.
But the Merchants Guild are resourceful folk. They will probably find us eventually, which is why we're going to make sure they're deaded before they find us.
Yeah, that reminds
Oh,
me.
wait.
Tonight should be the butcher who's got 2 guards. One of them's like a drow guy, and the other one's like a gith of some sort, a yellow person.
Yankee. Yeah, I heard the butcher has some exotic friends, but that's a doozy for sure. You don't see too many get Yankee down here.
Yeah.
What time is it? Like in relation to how long do we have till like the fucking shindig tonight?
Probably like 2 hours.
All right. I will spend my time outside watching for anybody from the Merchants Guild or anybody really at all
Okay.
that would draw my suspicion.
Oh, give me a perception check. Do with advantage. You'll be taking an extended amount of time.
22.
22? Okay.
Damn.
Also, before you actually like start to go back outside, you notice like sticking out of the pocket of one of Mr. Molly's pocket is like a very fancy looking card. But yeah, it's just there. If you want to inquire about it, you can before going outside. But if not, then
I try and
you
take
outside. You try and take it? Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
it. 17.
17. 17. So he sees you go for it, and as you do, you kind of like you get your hand on it as he like grabs your wrist. So you have it in your hand, but he's also like grabbing your wrist.
I flick it to Atoq.
I'll grab it as a reflex.
All right, he goes. I was waiting to tell you about that one until after we handled this business.
I'll read it, I guess.
Atoq, give me an Arcana check.
Uh-oh.
Don't be a card.
My Arcana's kind of good. It's 17.
17. From what you can tell, it is a card that has it has magical properties, or it had magical properties, and they've been used. But like very, very powerful magical properties. But you can only pick up faint essences of the magic at this point.
What is on the card physically? Is it blank?
The card, yeah, it would have like a very like ornate, this goldish design on the bottom of it, and then like the above part is a blank.
Okay. Okay. I say there is quite a bit of magic involved with this card.
So somebody's already drawn from the deck, I see.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I don't know. I didn't pull it. And he looks at Alexander and goes, "Your dad did."
Oh, well, he doesn't seem to be like the gambling type, but I mean, there's I guess a first for every time, or everything, rather.
It was an honest, drunken mistake between the two of us. And that night when that happened, he pulled the card, he disappeared, and that's when I got jumped by the Merchants Guild. I know I told you that I was in a deal with them before. I wanted to, not admit to just getting drunkenly ambushed, but everybody slips up sometimes. And also, when you're the one that rescued me, I figured why not test you and your group of friends with this little mission with killing the Merchants Guild to see if y'all gonna be down to find wherever your pops went.
I mean, little is a bit of a understatement of what's going on here. I mean, we're killing 3 very powerful people.
Yeah, bro, if it's little, you could just handle it and, we'll watch. But I just don't. That's a little characterization of our efforts, I think, for sure, bro. Just throwing that out there.
I'm just saying that whatever has your father is going to be probably even more powerful than any of these 3 fellows.
I mean, that's fine, but we did blow an airship out of the air in the middle of a city.
That was cool.
Your operation was almost thwarted by a tabby cat. So maybe put some more respect on our abilities.
Yeah, on top of that, it seems like you have really shitty security defense stuff for someone who's so high tech, man.
I mean, the cat sleeps
Look,
on
all right, I'm not here to take criticisms or anything like that. I was just trying to see how capable y'all were, and you've proved to be very capable, okay?
I think, now we just need you to prove that we should, A, trust you, and also are capable yourself, brother. That's all. I'm just throwing it out, for sure.
I mean, I was on top of the airship ready to ambush them until Atoq blew it out the damn sky.
Yeah, well, mostly, bro, I'm just saying he beat you to it, right? I mean, I was there too, but see me complaining, right. I was like, nice job of talk, and then I fell.
All right, next time we see an airship, I'm blowing it up first.
That's the spirit.
You son of a bitch, right. I'm in.
You guys kind of regroup, and then he's like, yeah, well, we got to handle these fellas first, and plus I got to get this card to somebody that can cast Legend Lore, because I don't know what the fuck it does.
Can I take it while we're here, and I'll attempt to ritual cast Identify on it.
Yeah, you can ritual cast Identify, and it does identify as a card from the deck of many things, but it doesn't reveal which card it is.
All right.
Fuck.
How much exactly did Molly explain about the deck of many things? Like, did he explain like there were good effects and bad effects, just like generally?
Yeah, he was very general about it. He was talking about how it's things that could change your life for the better or for the worse.
Okay. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, bad one checked off.
Nobody disappears for a good reason, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, he might have. Yeah.
No one's like, oh, the land of money, and just disappears. That doesn't happen. Yeah, if you disappear, it's bad.
If only. Oh, so he goes, well, all right. So put some more respect on your names. I'll get the next round. And he goes, Irv, I haven't had some good eyeball juice in a minute. Give it to me. And he goes back over and like gets a bunch of drinks.
Oh shit, his name's Irv.
Yeah,
That's what he seems to be calling him.
that was my first reaction. I'm gonna order some more Yankee to get a taste of it for tonight.
Okay.
What was that calamari dish? That similar thing. What was that?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer calamari.
Plus, I need to eat something edible.
Hey there, Irv. Can you put one of those mind flares up on the grill?
Getting England for the tasting, are we?
Inkling's a real good one. Haha. Yeah, I think I'll have one of those again.
Okay.
Haha.
And what do you want to get the Yankee, you said?
I am getting a taste for the exotic.
I don't have too much more of it, but we'll do. And he goes and rushes off.
Just a question for Jeremy, I guess. Are you smaller physically too? Like a
I guess like one of like the sea urchins that Alexander went to go see. Essentially the same size.
Okay, so you are like a
I would say I'm like
You're like a child on a booster seat at a bar.
I'm like let's say I'm like 13, 14 years of age.
Okay. I'll get real low down to you. Just be like,
you better bend the knee, bud.
I just wanted to see what the view was from down here.
Okay. Don't stare at me too long. It gives me the sweats.
I'm staring at him.
This guy's getting weird.
And then Irv comes back with you guys' food. He goes, meal's up. He like bangs
Stand up, and I'll start chowing down.
Any eyeball juice?
I believe this one paid. I point at Molly.
He goes, yeah, give him another round. And he just pours a bunch of drinks and then dips his eye stalks in them and sends them down.
I'll drink it. This is, what they do in the city.
Hey, doesn't that hurt, Irv? Every time you do the thing with your eyeball, doesn't that sting a little?
Yes.
I'm not gonna ask him that again. Didn't like that answer.
So yeah, and he looks at you to make sure you drink, and then do you drink? Because you're new here.
I drink mine.
40. Yeah, so you drink.
40, yeah. I drink mine for sure.
And he goes, yes, good drink. And as he looks at you, he looks up at the ceiling. So you look up at the ceiling to see the bodies. You can tell he's like sending a message here as a new person.
Yeah, I mean, I just pretend to kind of like look and like, I already know all about it, obviously, with my past experiences. I'm just like, oh boy.
So as I'm walking out to go like do my watch on the place, I get behind like somebody who's clearly drunk, and like I throw my voice as though it was him, and I say, "Hey, Irvin," and I keep moving.
And you see the beholder looks. He goes, nobody finishes my whole name.
I keep moving.
Yeah, can I to avoid having to eat any weird food, go outside and keep a lookout until we're moving?
Sure.
That's my excuse not to eat.
Irving.
So okay, so you guys head outside, and then Alexander, would you end up rolling earlier? That was the 22, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I remember that was for outside as well. Soren, give me a perception check.
I'm so good at these. 7.
But so you keep an eye out anybody you can peg as Merchants Guild or anything like that. But doesn't seem to be. Alexander, you notice as you're out here keeping an eye on everything. One of the street urchins that you paid earlier seems to be like around an alley, kind of like keeping an eye on you.
I make my way around and over to them without like walking through the middle of the street.
Oh. Hi, sir.
How's it going? Anything to report?
I think some of those Merchant Guild guys came by, but they didn't go in yet.
All right. Good job. I flick the whatever the hell I'm supposed to flick. I think it was another 3 gold.
Yeah.
And I head into the building and say, "Hey, everybody, we gotta go. They're already over there eyeing the police."
As you flick the 3 gold to the kid too, he like goes and like hugs around your legs. He goes, "Thank you, mister."
All right. Calm down. And I like awkwardly pat it on the head.
Takes the gold and leaves.
Kid's rich.
Super wrench.
Gonna buy a lot of drugs.
Yep.
Let me get a dub.
Am I forgot to ask.
Are we going or what?
Yeah, let's mobilize, bro hams.
I am ready.
I'm ready when y'all are.
While we're, I guess, getting ready to go, I pull out the 2 blank playing cards, hand them over to Atoq. It's like, hey, I got these back when we were over up at the Emporium. Is there any way you could sense any sort of like magic on these things, or are these just useless? It's the ones I got from. It's these 2 blank playing cards I got from like the casino. I don't know if there's like magic infused to like help cheat or anything. Maybe we could use it for something else later. I just thought I'd give it to you because you get magic sense.
I look at these and just say, before I ate, maybe I can do this tonight.
Cool. I'm just gonna hand them off to you. Well, I mean, like, you let me know. They're yours.
Let's hold these 2 cards.
I don't like the way you're looking at it. I'm gonna just hold them for you instead.
Okay.
I take it back. Yeah.
Okay, please be more decisive next time, or
I'll wait till it's
limited patience.
I'll wait till it's 8. What time you said, I'll do that.
I know your brain sloshes about in your head, but try not to be as wishy-washy as it.
Hey, you gave me a time, and I'm the only one that can tell. Apparently, apparently you don't know what the concept of time is, but
I know very much about time.
Not here, you don't. All right, we're moving on.
Fight to the death.
Hold that shit.
Just you guys start heading towards the House of Awe in anticipation of a preview that the Butcher set up that you guys have learned about coming into tonight. And as you guys arrive at the House of Awe, I think that's where we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
People pulling cards is always a bad time. I can't wait until you guys pull 9 each.
That's one less bad one. My odds are going up.
It's like playing Russian roulette.
Shit, you know that?
I'm gonna pull fucking all of them. Who cares?
I know.
There's no way you're pulling them before I do.
Imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some shenanigans, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?" And it's like, "Well, you know what? I weigh 700 pounds, so."
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Hopefully you guys.
There he is. People must have no context on like when we come in. I'm just cracking up, just constantly. Today was random. I'm not gonna lie. When we came in, there was no prompting it, but at least
He's
the
laughing at his
initial
stick
beginning.
still again.
So there we were at the House of All. 700 pounds later.
What's up? On a stormy, rainy, pulpy day.
Is it raining?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay. Does it rain here?
Damn.
While you've been here, it has not.
Has the weather been anything but different ever?
Anything but different.
No.
It was windy as the sky ship was falling. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Large draft in the air.
Burden.
Yeah.
I had to hold my hat.
The air smells like burning.
Yeah. It smells
Is
like
this weather?
burning.
It's just- is this weather? It's just the airship falling down. It's the meme.
This is weather.
Uh,
That's pretty good.
All right.
So you all arrive at the House of Awe. You're probably about like 500 feet away from it, a pretty good distance away. Are you all traveling as a group now? Or are you staying separate, Alexander, or what's happening?
I think I'm trying to stay ahead of everybody since I was the first one out.
Okay.
And I'm trying to fucking see if anybody is like, I don't know, ahead of me, like that is for the Merchants Guild. Like I'm just trying to keep an eye out for them.
Okay. So as you pull up a little bit closer, you're probably like 300 feet away. The rest of the crew is about 500 feet away. You see the little girl that was like the head of the street urchins, the sea urchins that you paid. She kind of gives you like one of these, like raises her eyebrows, and then she shifts her eyes, and you can see like getting out of a carriage is a fancy looking gentleman in a fur coat that you, from what you have put together at this point, is the butcher, along with a drow like of dark blue skin, that's like dressed in black leathers, very stealth like look, and then a Githyanki in like just like a yellow humanoid that definitely has like alien type features and very ornate like kind of like silver and red armor.
Do we see him? Sorry.
You guys probably no, not at this point.
And I only see those three. Like, who else do I see that's on the street?
As far as the Merchants Guild goes, you really only see those three, and I mean, there's some people that are staying with the carriage, like generic goons. So, like, probably like 4 generic goons staying with the carriage, and then those 3 that are heading inside.
All right. And as far as the layout inside of the House of Awe, what do I remember of it? Is it like just like a reception room and then like a long hallway or something?
Yeah, so there's a reception room, and then you go after you get past that, you go to a hallway that kind of opens up into a big room with like various rooms on the sides, like air experimentation rooms, and then rooms, not runes, and then 2 like stairs like that kind of wind up and then meet at a center point. And then you had to go up the stairs they meet at a center point, and it's kind of like a big like loft type area, kind of where people can just like gather and bullshit. And then past that, upstairs are more experimentation rooms. Like you had to go upstairs to get to Daro the first time.
I'll tell the little girl, hey, I got a lizard, a minotaur, an elf, and a wee little man coming up behind me a couple 100 yards back. I'm going to get up close to these guys and keep an eye on them. You tell them, whoever makes the first move, whether it's me or them, just follow the lead.
Okay, we'll do.
And I try and sneak up ahead.
Okay. So you begin to sneak up a bit more. Give me a stealth check.
Oh,
Give
boy.
that girl her money.
What I roll? A 20.
20, very nice. Okay. So you begin to sleuth your way towards the House of Awe a little bit closer. You can see the butcher kind of greets a House of Awe representative, seemingly with some type of history, some type of rapport with each other. This is not a House of Awe person you've seen before. And he kind of greets them with rapport, and they start inviting them in. As the rest of the group follows up, you all are eventually, like, each individually, you're all, like, tugged on the leg. And you look down and you see like a street urchin, and they like inform you of what Alexander said, and that he's like inching towards the Merchants Guild people that just arrived.
I grapple mine.
Your kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
Alexander, the guy with the hat, he said that he's gonna follow them closely, and whoever makes a move, just follow the lead.
Is there a luck god in your society?
Yes.
Pray to it. And I let him go.
Okay.
Then he flicks a coin and then eats her whole.
So the street urchins, after telling you that, kind of all like scatter off.
Okay, question. As we approach, the butcher and these 2 guards, they're not in sight, right?
They're inside.
Not yet.
Yeah, they're not in sight.
In sight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we can't see them.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some goons outside, and there's like someone at the door?
Yeah, from what you can see right now, you could probably see like the carriage. If you get a little bit closer, probably about 350 feet, you can start seeing the butcher and the two other bodyguards like walk in with this person that's representing the House of All.
So once we get closer, they're walking in.
Yeah, they're
Inside.
walking in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got it. Then there's 2 people outside of it.
4.
4 people guarding the outside of the House of All.
Yeah, they're like with the carriage. They're not even with the House of All. They're with the
No one's
merchant.
at the House of All.
Yeah, there's nobody. There's no like posted up people. No.
I'll turn to the group and just be like, let us just say we have an appointment with
Mari.
Mari. I was gonna say Diari for some reason.
No.
Wrong one.
Stay away from Diari.
I like to imagine that Atoq actually went fuck when he couldn't remember the name.
I try not to
Mari,
curse
bro.
as talk, but yeah, probably.
Get your shit together.
Goddamn non-lizard names.
Mari. Yes.
I'm not.
Try.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan to me, bro.
Right, and as they're going inside, Alexander, what type of moves do you want to make considering you're ahead of the group?
I'm just trying to get close enough to hear them.
Okay.
And if they move inside, like what's the layout of this place? Like, are there windows all along it?
No, there's like rarely any windows on the outside.
And what did the roof situation look like as I was coming in? Like, is it just a solid roof?
As opposed to what?
Like a solid glass ceiling or something like that, like
Oh,
Willy Wonka or something.
Well, I imagine that it has like a dome, like type of structure, so it's like a spherical roof.
Okay.
That's probably not. Yeah, it's probably made of some type of material that is not like transparent. You can't see through it, but it also doesn't look like a regular wall. It's probably like reflects the starlight in some type of special way.
All right. So I get close enough to hear them if I can, and as soon as they go in, like I just start looking for entrances from the outside.
All right, give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay, so you get a little bit inching closer. You can start to hear some of the conversation. It goes, "Oh." You hear the butcher speak up. He goes, "I've been looking forward to a lot of your products, especially with a little sneak preview. I'm sure we can find a way to spin a whole lot of this merchant's gold here." And the person on the other side just, "Yes, I can't wait to show you, butcher. Please come in. Please come in. There's many fascinating things that you won't believe your eyes on." And he kind of like leads him in. And you take a look for any entrances on the outside. From here, you don't really see any. Like I said, the roof is kind of like a spherical dome type structure that is not exactly glass, but it's some type of material that's similar to it. You're from kind of just sitting here and taking in the whole scene. You figure that there might be something up there, but you can't actually see like some type of entrance from here.
Grappling hook.
Okay, you want to go to like the side? I assume you're trying to do this stealthily.
Yeah, well, I'll throw the grappling hook and see if anybody takes notice of me throwing the grappling hook up there.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Woo!
Motherfuckers. Wow.
26.
Ooh, natural
20.
Beautiful, right when you
Highs
need
and
it.
lows.
Yeah. So you managed to swing the grappling hook up there, and there is like on top of this spherical dome, there's like a I don't know what to call it, but like a spike in the center of it, basically. And you kind of wrap the grappling hook around that, and nobody seems to take notice of you.
I start
Lassoed a
Batmaning
lightning
my way
rod.
up.
Okay. So you start Batmaning your way up. The rest of you, give me perception checks.
This motherfucker hit the lightning rod with a
God
grappling
damn
hook.
these cock dice. Hold on.
5.
There we go. 17.
Well,
5, 17, 12, 3.
My dice.
Okay.
again,
So you guys continue to move towards the House of Wall, probably about 250 feet away now. You would see like the butcher and his 2 accomplices go into the House of Wall. You don't catch any of the audio of the conversation, and you do not see Alexander making his way to the roof.
Okay, so I'm sorry, we don't hear the conversation between the butcher, so we just see them go in, and
Yeah.
we're walking up. Yeah. Okay. I'll knock on the door. I don't know. However, we got in
Before. Yeah, you can knock on the door.
Okay.
Well, actually, like this front room is usually open, and then you can go in and then talk to like the person behind the desk that's handling the meetings and whatnot. That's how it usually goes.
So we'll walk in, I guess, if everyone's cool with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
All right. So you all begin to straight up walk up past. Are you guys paying any mind to the Merchants Guild goons guarding the carriage or anything like that? Do you want to avoid them? Do you want to do anything about them? Period.
I'm not.
Act normal.
I think we should.
I'm just
probably
walking past them.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I'm
avoid
gonna walk past them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Normally.
Yeah, so you guys all take a moment to walk past them. You kind of come in to the receptionist area. Yeah, there's a person behind the desk who goes, "How may I help you?"
Hey, yeah, we got an appointment with Mari. We were here the other day, if you remember. Our friend Wodan. We had a little situation.
So, yes, I believe you're familiar faces. He goes to check the schedule. He goes, "I don't see anything here for Mari though today."
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know how she is. Maybe she just didn't write it down or something, but, you know, we got, like, a body here. Resurrection. Didn't work out. We were coming back to see how everything's going.
Give me a persuasion check.
Just body back there somewhere. Oh, man. 22.
22. He goes, "Do you want to see the body that didn't get resurrected?"
Yeah, like, just see if there's any updates, if, you know, his soul has reconvened, or, like, you know, what's going on, because, I mean, I don't know, he's just dead, and he's our friend, you know? It's the older brother of my friend here, and I point to Bori, what's his name? Barty?
Barty.
Like, yeah, it's his older brother, it's a tragedy in the family. 7th sibling killed in the last month, you know how it goes.
I start fake crying.
Oh, calm down. If they don't revive him, what's the worst that's happened? You're just the only kid left in your family? Ah, that's rough.
Such a tragic tale. Yes, here you go. And he like brings out like a box of tissues and like holds them to you. Yes, go see Mari. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
He, like, buzzes you guys through.
I tap him on the back. I'm like, well, I'll maybe remember to get you a Christmas present this year. I mean, I don't got to spend on the rest of them, I guess. And I look over. I'm like, thanks for everything and understanding.
When you say that Christmas present line, the receptionist, he just looks horrified. He's like, oh god. Oh.
This one is much more upset now than at the time of death.
It takes some time. We all mourn differently. Don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, we'll get him sport, and I just walk in.
Are we past the receptionist yet?
Yeah, you guys like.
I'm gonna kick Atoq. I'm gonna kick Atoq in the shins.
I dodge it.
Give me an attack roll.
I dodge it.
20, bitch.
Unarmed attack.
20. Natural fucking 20.
Oh, natural 20?
Oh,
Yeah.
break your shit.
God, you're gonna do 2 damage to me?
That's half his life.
Take 2 damage. A swift kick to the shins. Yeah.
Ah.
You didn't know that the shins were a weak point for the lizard folktales today.
Well, one of my shins actually, one of my ankles has a bear trap wound on it, so he just keeps kicking it.
He did. From Jeremy's
I'll give you a chance at this one. I
perspective-
kick it once.
From Jeremy's perspective, it was a standing high kick to the shin. Like he did Leota Machida, just standing high kick to the shin.
I definitely balled up my fist like fucking Arthur first. And went, and then
All right, I'll crouch down and look him directly in the eyes and be like, "What was that for?"
it's too soon, man.
I did not.
I barely lost him like a day and a half ago. Jeez.
Yes, the outpouring of emotion was unusual this time. If you seek to kick me again, I'll start slicing your fucking teeth out.
He cuts again.
I just
I'd
like
like to
turn
see
and
you try,
look.
pal.
I look at them and I'm like,
Take out my knife.
hey bros. We did a really good job getting in here. The conversation was good. Keep it together. All right, everybody chill.
Fucking cool it.
Yeah, hey, Also, you're not old enough to curse. We got to talk about this. Anyway, let's figure this out. Where we got to go? You guys see the butcher anywhere?
As you say that, everybody give me perception checks.
It's a great question. How old is Atoq?
How does it talk?
19.
I forget if I wrote it down.
Perception?
26. 20.
Big 4.
We're rolling perception, right?
Yeah.
21.
I got 21 too.
Nice.
21. Okay. So everybody that got like 10 or above, you can see that there is the butcher and accompanied by his 2 accomplices, along with this person that's representing the House of Awe in like the traditional blue silver House of Awe garb, and they seem to be heading upstairs. About halfway up the stairs right now.
Where's Mari's office, or wherever she hangs out?
Mari's office is down here. It's to like the back left.
Super far away, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like deep in the back left.
I turn to the group and I'm like, hey, we should probably tell Mari there's like a situation, right? Because she's our contact. If we get outed by her, we're out.
I just don't know if she will care.
I mean, if it's an attack on the House of Awe, she would probably care, right?
I got this neat poncho. I don't think she'll recognize me.
That's an excellent point. We might have to re-introduce. But whoa, guess what? It's been Minoscus the whole time. That's a good idea. Yeah, I can do that.
Wait a minute. How'd you guys recognize me when I went to chop cheese?
Love can never hide.
I'm thinking in my head right now. I'm just like, trying to crack the number. Just trying.
You are a very large mammal.
Oh, Minoscus, when'd you get here?
Oh, it worked.
Everybody keep it together, all right? I miss Alexander. All right, let's look. All right, let's find Mari. Molly, you're with us. We're going to together.
Oh, that's a good point actually. Okay, so let's
His
flash
name
back.
is Molly.
Yeah.
Let's flash back for
Molly
a moment here because I forgot to have this conversation. Before you guys go in, Molly's like, all right, so what do you want me to do exactly? Should I stay out here and look for airships again?
You follow us, and
Sure.
if he ever cries about his brother that died, you look sad.
Okay, I can do that.
He
Molly.
mentioned that they all have like invisible airships or something, right?
Oh, did he
I
say
think
that?
Molly mentioned that before or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have like that type of machinery. I guess
That's bullshit. What the fuck?
so it would be a
An
good
invisible
idea to
airship.
leave him out here to with his invisible airship.
Hey,
sense.
Mr. Molly, for continuity's sake, stay outside and look for airships.
All right.
Flashback. All right, well, we got Molly outside looking for airships, so why don't we go to Maury's office?
Molly, Maury.
Do we all have the same thought at the same time?
Maury?
Weird how that worked. Whoa.
Whoa, where did Molly go? All of a sudden, he's not here at all.
I don't remember having that conversation in the past.
Time traveling's dangerous. I should know.
Yes. Yes, you should.
Module.
Time's not linear.
All right. So you all head to where you believe Mari's office to be, and as you guys are going there, we will cut back to Alexander, who's on the roof. Alexander, so you have successfully made your way to the roof here. You kind of have like grappled hooked around that like center spike that I talked about before, and you can see like in a small circular radius, obviously not taking up the whole roof, but like in a small circular radius surrounding the spike, the glass gets a little bit more transparent, and you can see like arcane energy swirling like different type of papers like up into like this roof. Like it like goes to the ceiling basically. It doesn't burst through the roof or anything like that, but it goes up to the ceiling. As you look down, there's two people down there like kind of discussing something at this like swirling arcane magic paper thing. Give me a perception check.
The fuck is going on in here? 24.
24. Okay, so getting like a little bit different perspective on the room, kind of like trying to check your angles and get a better look at it. It seems to be like a library of sorts. There's a lot of books in here, mainly lining the back wall. That's kind of tough for you to get an angle at when you first looked in, but once you kind of switch to the opposite side, you can see on the back wall there's a bunch of books. and this like fountain of arcane energy that's swirling these papers is like in front of that like library book stand thing. And the two people that are discussing here, one you don't recognize, seems to be an elf woman. She's in like a white coat. And she's talking to Darrow, the furbolg that attempted the resurrection ritual on Wodan. You can't hear anything though.
I'm trying to read their lips.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, with 24, you can read their lips because you have the feet as well, right?
I do.
Okay. So they seem to be talking about a device that Darrow is working on. She's like pretty fascinated by it, this elf woman, and Darrow just kind of like spilling the beans about whatever it is. And it seems to be like a device that he doesn't think is going to be ready for this upcoming like auction. Well, not auction, what I call it, like convention that they're going to be selling all kinds of stuff at. But it's able to kind of manipulate the enchantment of the sky and kind of like maybe drain some of the starlight energy out of it. But again, he kind of talks about how it's not real kosher to do that, so he's kind of keeping this on the down low. But and he like during this conversation when he says that, he kind of looks at her and implies that she's not into the most straight laced type of experiments either. So that's why he kind of confides in her about this. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the conversation, is him talking about this device that can drain the starlight from the enchantment above the sky, and then her kind of being fascinated with it and kind of asking questions, inquiring about the type of like experiments that he did to get to this point. And what I said before about like him kind of hinting at her not being so straight-laced when it comes to the experiments.
Do they discuss like to what end? Like why would they want to drain energy from the sky enchantment?
From what you can tell, Darrow just likes to, he seems to be fascinated with the taboo of it. There doesn't seem to be any type of big reasoning behind it from what he's divulged.
And do I catch the woman he's talking with name?
Her name seems to be Shava.
Okay, interesting.
Oh boy.
So that's pretty much what you catch. Do you want to do anything while you're up here after you kind of get a handle on this conversation?
I'm just kind of, after I hear all this, I'm going to make a note of it and remember her face, and then walk around the rooftop to see if like I can see anything else like down into the building.
Okay.
Or if like I only have eyes on this room.
Okay, so we'll come back to you in a second. So we cut back to our group inside the House of Awe proper. We have the rest of the party, and you're making your way to Mari's experimentation room. And yeah, she is ever vigilant, always doing some type of experimenting. You can see Godfrey's there as well, ever silent. And she's got she's like got Wodan's body on ice. Basically, it's like in this like cold freezer, like solo, but it's like a freezer for like a single body type thing. That's like just in the corner of the room. And she goes, "Hey, I haven't worked on him yet, and I'm waiting."
I shake my head. I turn away just like that.
Just walk in. I'm like, "Hey, Mari, you don't think it's weird to see us here, checking in on you or whatever?"
What? Oh, yeah. Why are you guys here?
We're checking in on you. We just wanted to see how everything's going, for sure. And hey, do you know someone named Shava?
Shava. I think somebody by that name is like staying with us or something for a couple days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we heard that Shava was gonna be here, and just thought we'd check in, see how our good buddy Wodan's doing, and we had some business with Shava, so we just want to come by, see how's it going.
Oh yeah, she's here. I think they said she's like staying in the like the Half Dragon Nation right now. But she's originally from here, like the Caius regime. She like worked for them, but not anymore, I guess. I don't know.
So is she like half dragon herself?
No, she's an elf.
Oh, that's okay. Not what I expected.
Are you familiar, Soren?
With elves, yeah, I'm half.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm half.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I just thought I'm not familiar with half dragons, which is why I was like, whoa, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, they're pretty rare. Keeps to themselves.
Yeah, not really heard of it. Not a lot of.
Yeah, I don't even know how she got access there. To be honest, it's pretty impressive alone.
Are you like not? Is it not cool to go there? Cause like I mean, I used to be in the Feywild, so like going places seems like it. Like what is it? The Dragon Plane?
No, they're on our plane. It's just they're kind of like isolationist in a way. They don't really let people in to the country very much, especially people that aren't half dragons. So again, they're impressive on her part.
Yeah, I'm very familiar. That sounds just like the elves. That's not very different. All right.
I am genuinely interested, but time is of the essence, Soren. Mari, how would you like to dissect the butcher's body?
Well, I mean, if you're offering me a body to dissect, I'm down.
So do you know who the butcher is?
Well, no.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he might try to like harm someone here tonight, so we're here to make sure that person doesn't get hurt.
Well, why would they try to harm somebody here?
To be honest, I think they just want to steal shit. Is what we're aware of. So we're just gonna go make sure nobody gets hurt. And if somebody tries to hurt somebody, then we're gonna try to do the hurting. You know, and no matter who dies, body's yours.
Oh, okay. Do you need my help?
Yeah, do you have any guns?
No, unfortunately. Guns don't really do much for me experimenting. Like, I'd rather cut, than chew them.
Okay, well, there's like, for sure, bro, there's like one thing we could use your help with. And that's, if anything goes down, we need you to be our rock. You know what I'm saying?
She is mostly water.
I understand she's mostly water, but I'm saying metaphorically, I need if we're trying to do something, we need you to be like, hey, I know them. They saved me. They're genuinely good-hearted people.
Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck.
You know how they say water can flow or it can crash? We need you to crash if the time comes.
22.
22?
Yeah.
All right, she goes, all right. You guys done me good, and you're promising me a body. I'll vouch.
Yeah, as long as, like, either we're going to have somebody's body who we tried to save, and they died, sadly, and then we killed the other guy, or we're going to have some other guy's body. But we're going to, like, try to get him in the act if he does something. If he doesn't do anything fancy, we just leave.
Okay. You hear that, Godfrey? Might get another body. And you see Godfrey's just, like, reading something. He doesn't react.
Can I just like wave my hand in front of his face from far away to see if he does anything?
From far away? Yeah, you can do it, and he doesn't acknowledge anything.
I look at Wodan, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get out of here, bros.
All right.
Hey, do you recognize him? And I point at Minoscus.
She goes, oh, Minoscus, hi.
I look down and say,
yeah. I just kind of...
Why you gotta break his heart?
You would notice. What do you want?
I turn to him and I go, hey, it's not every day you see a Minotaur that fantastic. All right, let's go. Let's head out.
Yeah, I go up to Minoscus and say, hey, she didn't notice you at first, bud. It's progress.
I still look down. I'm still sad.
Master of disguise.
So you all head out of Amari's experimentation room. We cut back to Alexander, who's skulking on the rooftops. You're looking to see anything else in here. The rest of the roof is definitely pretty opaque when it comes to like the material of it for some reason. But this room, this like library type room, is probably the best view you got. As you kind of scour different areas, there's really not many openings. After a little bit, though, you kind of come back towards this center area that you can actually see into, and entering into the room does appear to be the butcher and his two accomplices, as well as the House of Awe representative that has been leading them around.
Is Shava still in there?
Yeah, Shava and Dara are still like at the thing talking.
Are there any? Is there like a balcony or an observatory or like some windows that look like they could open anywhere?
Oh, yeah. So there does seem to be like like an observatory, basically like an opening for like a telescope type device.
I try and swing in there.
I'm gonna try to swing in there a little bit. Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm terrible at these. Woo!
Uh-oh.
14.
14. Okay. So you begin to squeeze yourself on in there in this like a small opening that has like for a telescope. You kind of manipulate it away to kind of squeeze and then slink your way inside a bit, and you do successfully. So you're kind of like you're like, man. It would probably be to the side of this actual like book arcane paper area thing. So you're like probably to the right of it a bit, and you're like in the roofs basically of this room. And you're kind of like perched in this like circular spherical roof. But yeah, you're kind of in the shadows while you do this. Nobody seems to have taken notice of you, and you are like in the room proper now with them.
Okay, I will. Fuck, this is bad. I will stay up here and just keep an eye on them to see what exactly is going to happen.
Okay.
And I will keep my bow out and drawn.
Okay. So you keep an eye on what's about to proceed. And you can see the House of All representative kind of like leading the butcher around and everything. And he goes, "Oh, yes, this is all fascinating library. I'm glad you were inquiring about this." And he goes, "Oh, Shava and Daro, glad to see you all here as well. This is my good friend, the butcher. Yes, let's keep on going." And he like goes to like turn around to continue the tour. And the butcher just takes out like a gun that's silenced and just pops him in the head. And he's just dead. And he turns to Daro and Shava, and he goes, "Oh, you know, we've been waiting a real long time to get our hands on whatever it is that you've been experimenting with, Shava." And you can see the other two take out their blades as well. And the butcher puts his gun away, and he takes out a giant like glaive. And he goes, "Now, if you hand over the book, nobody has to get hurt." And then they start like inching towards them. Do you want to do anything?
Fucking okay. How far away are they from me?
Probably about 80 feet.
Shoot their ass.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Fucking let's pop them in the face. With the fucking wait, hold on. The gun was silenced.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck that. I put the bow. I drop the bow. I just drop it from the roof, and as it's falling, I pull out both the fucking pistols, and I blast this guy.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. These are very much unsilenced pistols. Okay.
They need to know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll initiative.
And I don't have the pistols.
You don't have the pistols?
Not in my fucking thing.
Oh, you're talking
my
about
equipment.
I got you. I got you. Just roll like crossbow for it, and then do an extra d6 damage related to the type. Okay. So yeah, everybody roll initiative.
God. Big old 22. What? I did too.
Nice.
I want that though.
Oh, the rock.
Just don't be near me.
The rock.
Just don't be near me, Honzo.
First
loud
one was 13.
Got a loud
Whoa, what's going on?
This is pretty looking.
What?
That's my favorite Githyanki art. I love it.
You all would be back down here.
This is a nice little library. I'll
Oh,
show the
we
stream.
are far, far, far.
Yeah, so he's up in the rafters, and we're back here.
Oh, Mike.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna
Who
hop
runs?
every table.
Also,
Ooh, I like
Oh,
this.
this
This looks
drow
nice.
art's cool. Yeah, this is a nice little library. I can zoom out and show the stream a little bit of what it looks like.
Oh man. Okay. This map's
We're in the super
I got
long
some ideas.
hallway.
Okay, so let me add you guys to the turn order here.
Oh, I can
Delete
drag
everybody.
buttons
Delete everybody. I don't feel so good.
Delete everyone.
here. So the biggest thing is we got to figure out how to blow this place up. Right, so I'm thinking
I'm way ahead of ya.
canola oil with these books. You know what I'm saying?
The canola oil.
Get a little cannoli.
And then let me
Most
add all of you.
I love cannoli.
Explosive thing on Earth. Canola.
All of your guys' things should be up there now.
Oil.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait till add the NPCs after you guys are done.
Yeah, these statues are tight.
One try.
I can't wait to sprint for 3 turns.
Wait, hold on. How long is this? Let me see.
Yeah, it starts with a gunshot. We're like, well, we know where it's at.
Did you roll initiative, Elder?
No, not yet.
Jesus, this is far.
And
Somebody
then
asked.
I need Dala Brakka's initiative too.
I put 5.
5.
I could put it in there. Hold on. I'll put it in my
I did
notes.
it. I did it.
Somebody said,
Oh,
"Do
thank
you
you.
think the City of Stars will still be standing at the end of this campaign, or are they going to blow it all up?"
God, if God's real, hopefully not.
That depends on the deck of many things.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
The higher level we are, the
So-
more likely this place blows up.
All right. So to start off everything, we have 2 shots from, or a shot, I guess, from Alexander.
And it was a 13.
A 13 on the butcher
Yes.
will miss.
All right.
So you take out one of the pistols, you let the bow clanch and clatter to the ground, and everybody kind of looks at it. And then you take out a pistol, and just at the last second, the butcher kind of eyes you and dodges out of the way. As you can see, like the acid round go past him, like hit one of the desks, and immediately just like melt away some of the desk part. And he goes, "What the fuck?" And he takes out his 2 swords, and I believe basically this was the surprise round. So you do that, and then I'll say everybody, you heard the gunshot, so I assume you guys start heading towards the gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would all run towards the gunshot. So I say at the start of initiative, everybody is where they are on the map right now. So
Okay.
Atoq, you can begin.
So this is a stairwell down.
No, this, so you guys like ran up the stairs, and then the library is on the 2nd floor. And then you guys are like, you basically have come into the room of the library.
So we're on the 1st floor or the 2nd? That's my question.
2nd floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the stairs down is to the 1st floor?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to hashtag bless everyone. Well, I'm gonna bless. Sorry,
Blame it on Jesus.
me, Minoscus, and Soren.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my holy water and smash it against my tail, and then just whip it all up on everyone, including myself, and whip the water on them and bless them. Just be like mother's tears or something.
Mother's tears.
Yeah, and then so we're blessed, and then I'm gonna move to the left. I'm gonna move up onto these banisters, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm going to grab. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab this chandelier, whatever this fucking thing is, for my bonus action. And can I just grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it.
Okay, and I'm not gonna do anything with it yet, but I want to dash.
Okay.
So I move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm going to dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I'm going to end up there with the candelabra, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Minoscus, at the start of your turn, give me a history check with advantage.
With advantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, you like come into this room, take a glance at everybody. There doesn't seem to be anything that strikes you out of the ordinary. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna start dashing up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Jump on the table. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm like I'm kicking everything over as I like run on the table to make as much noise to kind of like just be the distraction for the most part. And then I will bonus action and use my tattoo.
Ooh, okay.
And I already used an action, so I'll just end it there.
All right, so you activate the magical tattoo that you got to cover up the stained Argos brand, and you can immediately feel, like the energy kind of fill you with fire and just enter arcane might. And yeah, you definitely know that you'll be able to get those extendo shots if you so please. Soren.
All right, I'm running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I start sliding. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Slide off, land on the side here. Let me see here. So that was my action to dash. These guys are 30 feet away.
Do you slide like Tom Cruise, or do you slide like a surfer?
Tom Cruise as a surfer.
Yeah, I don't know the difference. I feel like
I don't know.
those sound eerily similar. And then Atoq made me a javelin. I'll whip out whatever the javelin Atoq made me. It looks like. Oh, it's disadvantage.
Give you a metal one.
Also, didn't you dash?
Oh yeah, you're right. I dashed. That's my turn.
All right. The Githyanki warrior now. He kind of turns towards the butcher, and the butcher looks at him and says, "Get the book." And as he does, the Githyanki goes at Shava for a hit and a miss. Oh my goodness! I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
I like how you laughed so close into the mic on that one.
It was so you see this game Yankee go up and just immediately strike Shava. Not a lethal blow, but a devastating blow on her as immediately just like the robes that she has, this white coat, just gets stained in blood as you can see as he does that too, it like rips part of her coat, and this book, this like thick tome, comes like tumbling out of it, and she like goes to try to grab it. And as she does, the Githyanki goes to strike at her again, but because she went to go grab it, kind of dodges the attack naturally.
Oh shit! It's Wayne Brady's son.
Next up is the Drow. The Drow turns back to the butcher, and the butcher goes, "Handle whatever's happening back here." And the Drow will go at you, Minoscus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Try me.
Fuck him up.
Let me see here. 19.
Damn.
19 hits. Okay. You take. Let me see. You take 10 piercing damage, and then you take 13 poison damage.
Oh my.
Oh
sweet
my
Jesus.
God.
Oh damn.
And then
That's a lot of damage.
he 11 misses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he swings at you again, but you manage to dodge out of the way after feeling the poison kind of flow through you, and this person is no joke and nothing to play with. That is that person's turn. Alexander. Holy shit.
Okay, so the book is currently on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they're after. I'm up in the rafters. How high am I?
You're probably about like 60 feet off the ground.
Holy shit! All right.
No, like 40. The ceiling would be pretty high, but yeah, about 40.
Okay. And how tall are these statues?
They're probably about 30 feet or 35 feet. So there's not too much distance between you and them. Probably like about 5 feet of distance between you and them.
I'm going to like attempt to jump down onto these statues and hide while I'm falling. Like I'm gonna try and grab the other side of this thing's head.
Okay.
And hide behind it.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Don't fuck me here. Fuck. 8.
8. Okay. So yeah, you do what you do, and you like get down onto the statue itself, but didn't go as gracefully as you'd hoped, and you kind of left in a more open position than you wanted.
All right. Since I'm already fucking a buffoon over here grabbing the head of this thing, I just pull a smoke grenade and hold it in my hand.
Okay. You want to hold your action?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to hold your action for?
If Shava grabs the book, I throw the smoke grenade at him.
Okay. Sounds good.
like
It is Shava's turn next, and Shava does like with her turn. She puts both hands on the book. So do you want to go with the smoke grenade?
I do. I throw it at him.
Okay. 1 second here. Let me put this on the map. So you toss the smoke grenade.
Smoke.
Let's see here. I'll put this to the token layer. To the front. Okay. So yeah, you can see now that the smoke grenade kind of encompasses Daro, Shava, as well as this Githyanki.
All right. And it is, I think it's heavily obscured.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be heavily obscured, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Heavily obscured, 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So 20-foot radius. Let me see. It's probably a little bigger than when I made it then. Yeah.
Oh shit! That's a massive smoke grenade.
Yeah, so it's 40 feet across. Boop. There we go.
Oh my
That's
god!
a lot.
This smoke grenade's fucking
Christ.
humongous.
Yeah, so you let the smoke grenade go, and it kind of just begins to billow up, and it covers like this whole side of the room: the butcher, Daro, Shava, and the Githyanki, and the book that's also somewhere within this smoke cloud. Do you want to do anything else? Well, I guess that was your turn.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah, it's your action. Okay. So Shava, yeah, immediately like can't see anything. But what you saw last, she did have her hands on the book. The butcher, who is now encompassed in this smoke as well, is going to try to walk out of it. Let me see here.
Come at me, bitch.
So he like walks out of it, gets his bearings, and do you say that out loud?
Hell yeah! Like, bro, got nothing on my smoke magic.
And he hearing
shit.
you taunt him, he goes after you. So he's gonna try to hit you twice.
What have I done?
19
Hits.
hits. Okay. Wow.
That was so many dice.
The damage I'm rolling is crazy. So you take 10 slashing damage,
Oh no.
and then you take 10 slashing damage, and you take 16 necrotic damage. Both really injured.
I'm destroyed. Yeah, that hurt. I got fucking destroyed. That was more than half my life.
But 13 for the second roll, so he doesn't hit, right?
Yeah.
13. Okay, so yeah, he goes to swing at you again, and yeah, these long like, actually, okay, sorry about this. So he does not actually do that much damage. I think I was using the wrong stat block. Hold on.
Oh, lucky day.
Yeah, actually,
Still a
does.
lot, I think.
It's gonna be higher.
Are you gonna tell me
You
this
take-
23 wasn't mine too?
You take that unfortunately did happen to you. You take 13 slashing damage total. You take 13 slashing damage. And he misses with the second strike. But as he strikes you, you see his form of like this humanoid, like kind of flashy looking person, transform into a giant blue Oni.
What?
Oh my god.
I see.
That looks like this.
Where's
And
Mr.
yeah, he takes
Molly?
out his glaive and swings at you twice.
Are you ready, Honzo?
What?
He doesn't know what Onis have. Dala,
I do.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet towards the right side. So this is like what, an extra like banister, or like an extra level on the library, or what? I forgot how it's laid out. So if I'm just moving like this area on the map.
Yeah, it's like slightly raised above this ground level.
Just
Not too
got it.
much.
So I'm gonna move right here.
Sorry, what? You gotta move over there? Yeah, that's fine.
Right here.
Okay.
Still within range to heal my boy Soren.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a.
Took less damage than me.
Oh, how much did you take actually? You did. That's right.
3. He didn't
Oh,
take
but-
26. He took
but you're-
13.
You're big. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I got.
I have less AC than Sword too.
Let's see.
It's fine.
It's coward's talk. Should have worn armor.
That will give me less armor.
I'm gonna do a level 1 healing word towards my boy Minoscus.
Don't worry. When he rages, he'll
Okay.
kill me.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I wish he didn't move right next to me because I was like, I could position myself.
Too bad I'm
So
a
I'm
melee
on-
fighter.
Ooh,
Well, you know.
you got 8.
I was
Got eight back.
gonna tell you, run, go up forward. 8, you said? Thank you.
And then I'm gonna, for bonus action, I am going to cast Bardic Inspiration towards my man Soren.
You use the bonus action to healing word.
Motherfucker, I thought I could just fucking interchange both. I thought I could just cast that as normal and
bonus
then
is
fucking that's fucking whack. Well, I'm just fucking hanging out. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on fucking the Oni then. Might as
What's
well.
up?
Yeah, you call yourself a butcher, but the way your mom handles the meat makes her look like a hooker.
Wow. And he fails.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh wee.
Oh, wait.
1d4. Hold up.
And then he
Let
has
me roll.
disadvantage with his next
The
attack.
child form with childish insult is perfect.
I rolled a 1.
It's fine. The disadvantage is the
That's
actual
fine.
price.
Yep, that's what I
The
wanted.
advantage is the actual price.
And his downtrodden about his mother.
Yeah. Now he's thinking about it.
Hold that. And that's my turn.
Right.
SMD.
So that is your turn now.
I'm never gonna know how fucking bonus action works. Apparently, fucking stupid.
More experienced D&D players than you make that mistake all the time.
You wish you could interchange them, honestly.
Yeah.
Shouts Taliesin. Darrow is going to sit in the smoke and panic. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on because there's a bunch of smoke. Let me see.
These aliens. Hilarious. It's like 30 Rock from the Sun.
Let me see. Okay, so he like begins to wander, but unfortunately, due to his very low roll this time, he did not find his way out of the smoke. So Darrow is searching for a way out of the smoke.
I thought Dara was the Get Yankee for some reason. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I was like, Darrow's
he's a
also a
furball.
Yankee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
My turn.
Yes.
I laugh about aliens. And then, can I use my climb speed to get down?
Yeah.
How far down is it?
It's only like 7 feet.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll slide on down here, move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to drop as I slide down, actually. Bless you.
Echoes in the library.
Yeah. I sneeze and drop my thing I'm carrying, the candelabra.
The candelabra, yeah.
I'll drop it on the top floor, and then I'm gonna move toward this drow. I'm going to
Mother
take out.
blesses the talk.
I'm gonna take my drinking horn out. I'm going to jump over him and hook it around him as I fall and try and stab him.
Okay.
Bonus action, drinking horn. Action, stab him, and I'm gonna use my weight to bring him off the table.
So are you trying to like put the drinking horn on top of his head like a trash can in wrestling? Is that what you're
No,
doing?
I'm trying to, because I have a strap, right? I'm using the
Yes.
strap to hook around his body and
Oh.
use my
that's
weight.
like
I'm just gonna
leverage?
drop and use my weight to pull him down and stab as I.
Okay.
Because he weighs 700 pounds.
Exactly.
How old are you?
Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics.
With advantage.
He's great at those. Don't worry.
Good thing I'm proficient. 19.
19. You do indeed defeat this drow. Okay, so you manage to get the strap part around them, kind of pull down with all the weight of the horn as well as your lizard body, and you bring him down off the desk, bring him to the ground.
Okay, is he prone?
He's off the desk. He's not prone.
Okay, I'll stab him.
Okay.
Just regular, I assume.
Yeah. No advantage, but you do get sneak attack. Because Minoscus is next to you.
10.
10 unfortunately does not connect.
Okay. I'll be. Oh wait, hold up. I have a D4.
You do.
14.
14 is still not enough.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yes, the drow is quite agile and well armored. Minoscus, it is your turn.
All right. Everyone knows what's going to happen. It's just like Belfontaine again. I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to rage.
Okay. All right, give me that roll.
1. No one.
I
Please, no
don't
one.
remember what it was.
I gotta do
2.
It's what?
I think.
Oh, okay. So 2 you've actually rolled before as well. It's funny that you actually rolled like multiple of these, the same already. There's still plenty that you haven't gotten to. This is the teleport one. So again, you feel that arcane energy kind of swell up inside of you, and you feel the ability to blink pretty much 20 feet to any unoccupied space that you can see.
Let's go.
It is a bonus action to do so.
Yeah. Okay. So I will take an axe swing at the drow first.
Okay.
Whoops. I get plus 2 damage. Okay. That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right. 12 plus 7. Oof. That's D12 plus 7, so that is 18 slashing, and then I get my force damage too.
Yeah.
fuck this guy up.
6.
Wow. Okay. So 24 damage total. Goodness. But
Yeah.
so you come behind the drow, kind of rage, feel that arcane energy swell up. Use the part of your magical tattoo as well to add that extra bit of force damage. You just swing at the back of this drow. He's been kind of pulled down by Atoq off the desk, and you use that height advantage and that leverage to really get a clean shot right on the spine of him, and you immediately just cut a huge slash into his back. And he begins like bleeding this like dark purple blood a bit, and yeah, he exclaims in great pain.
All right, and I think that's both of my actions, so I will keep it there.
Okay. Soren.
Yeah, I get fucked up by this glaive, but I'm actually mad hype. Seeing that he is some kind of blue, evil-looking creature and not a regular human, this is my kind of fucking battle. I commando roll around to the side so that I can like distract him and drag him away from the two teammates over here, and I'm gonna swing at him. I'm gonna chop the leg.
You get a D4.
I'm gonna roll it if I need it. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna need it. Oh, that's bad. Let me think here. Man, that's not good. 12 to hit.
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
Okay, that's first attack. Second attack. 19 plus bless. So
Hits,
yeah, 21. 21 to hit. I'll smite him.
Do it.
Yeah.
Height punch. Okay.
I'll hit him.
It is not a fiend or an undead.
Smite punch. It's still a smite punch in my head. So the extra 2d8. So he takes. Why did I forget the damage? 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage. Okay.
And then he takes pretty good 9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage. Okay. Got it.
And that'd be my turn.
Alrighty. Get Yankee time. The Get Yankee is kind of in the midst of this fog cloud that you guys can't really see because of the smoke grenade. Let me see. He's got to roll pretty high just to be able to try to slice this chick. Oh, he just barely met the DC. Okay. So he's going to try to slice this chick.
God, them aliens can see through smoke.
No, he just got lucky about where hit. Oh my goodness, he got really lucky actually. Nice. Okay, so you guys, you can't really see it, but you can hear and feel a little bit, especially you, Alexander, because you're kind of keeping an eye on the situation. You got a little bit better of a vantage point. That you hear two like exclaims of pain from the elf woman. So it seems like he struck both times. But that's about all you can make out, being obscured heavily by this smoke grenade.
Did I hear anything that sounded like death?
Not quite death, but definitely very, very injured.
All right.
Now it's this Drow warrior guy. He is fighting. Oh, he got pulled down by Atoq, so he's gonna swing at Atoq. Oh, that's not gonna work. 11,
Nope.
If you get hit, you're dead.
16.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he misses.
I'm on his back. I'm like,
No, he's like stabbing this way, trying to get you, and just and yeah, he not get touched. Can't find a hit. Alexander, it's your turn.
He's just too heavy.
I shimmy my way. Like I say shimmy, but like I try and hop down to like the knee, and then from the knee to the base.
Mm-hmm.
How far do I get?
I get you. Oh, you can get down all the way from the statue.
Okay, so I'm all the way on the ground.
Yes.
Am I behind it or am I in front of it?
You'd probably be like, in my mind, you'd probably be like right here, or yeah, like on the base of it, or yeah, right there, right there.
All right.
Next,
and I'm assuming that's all my movement.
yeah, your regular movement.
All right, so I know where that guy was. I just pop a shot in that general direction.
Okay, give me a d20 roll.
Whoa, that is not what I wanted.
All right, yeah, you can take a shot at him.
Yeah.
You can't see him, but he can't see you, so just go a straight roll.
20.
20. Okay, so that will hit. And then there is an aggressive ally. Well, yeah, an aggressive person next to him. I'll give you sneak attack, so 15.
Okay, and then what's the
bullet.
what's the gun? It's like an extra D8.
Yeah, it's extra d6 of either fire or acid damage.
Okay, you said it was acid before, so I'll just go with the acid.
Okay.
Damn, this motherfucker is exploding.
4. So 19 total.
So 15 minus 4 more. Okay. So yeah. You take a shot, considering your vantage point and kind of you laying down the smoke grenade in the first place. You get a good idea about where he exactly is, and you pop a shot. You immediately, you definitely connected with the shell into the Githyanki proper. Anything else?
I will kind of like just take a step to the right and hide. Since
Okay.
I'm covered by smoke anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Stealth. 16.
Okay. Shava is going to attempt to respond. See if she can figure out where he is. It's going to be a bit easier for her because he just struck her. But damn, she does not find a purchase. So you hear Alexander, kind of like this crackling arcane energy begins to like swell up, and then you hear like some type of lunge, like some type of reach out, but she doesn't find purchase on this Githyanki.
Right.
Dala Brakka.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit closer. 30 feet is about over here, if I measured correctly.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Hey there, brother.
You might not want to stand there, but it's too late.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You son of a bitch! You lucky you're fucking. I don't know what it is. It just didn't pick up your audio correctly.
No
on my end.
problem. It's just gonna get chilly.
Shut the fuck up. He doesn't know.
I know.
He doesn't know.
All I know is you guys were talking about Kona Cold last time. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and how hard did you get hit? I mean,
Hold on, sorry. I need to interrupt for a second because I deleted the other token, so his initiative got deleted. Does anybody remember what it was? Was it 8?
Was it?
For who?
It was 4. The
Or
Oni.
no.
Only's
Just say 4.
initiative? Oh, shit. Was he supposed to go first?
Check the VOD.
Check the VOD. Someone. I'm pretty sure it was 7 or 8.
Okay, actually,
Pretty sure. Which means he would go before Dala Brakka.
I think he was right next to Dara.
He for sure was after me because I ran up and then he came through the smoke and hit me. So
Yeah. Okay. So go back to where you were. Sorry about that.
Okay.
oh,
Let
you
me
might
see.
be all right then.
I think I was
This will
right.
probably save you some damage.
Check
Bro.
for the
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
thing.
Now he doesn't have an extra target.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Don't
okay.
do it on me.
The butcher was 7.
Yeah.
The butcher was 7. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, I knew it was 7 or 8. So he has a 7. Let me see. He is. Man. Okay. Yeah. So he is going to turn to Atoq or Soren for now, actually, and he's gonna swing at you with his glaive again. For now.
Okay.
The chat doesn't understand what's happening behind the scenes.
We'll have to explain.
25.
Well,
It
definitely.
was at disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh, it was,
Oh,
natural 1.
ooh. He's
Good
thinking about his
call.
mom.
He sees the
That
incorporeal
comment
image
still-
of
Oh, that's
like
check.
Dala Brakka appear and then disappear. He's like, what?
Yeah, he like swings and you duck, and he just makes eye contact with Dala Brakka and like feels real bad. Oh, yeah, definitely lingering issues for sure as he rolls a natural 3 on the second strike. So he just takes two big glaive strikes at you, and yeah, he just seems to not be totally in tune with combat right now.
My
You
mother
don't
was a
block it, I just
saint.
dodge both. I'm like,
Dorothy Mantooth was a saint. You hear me?
But yeah, Dala, it is your turn now.
All right, I'm moving. I'm a little precautious now.
no,
I'm just
30
kidding.
feet.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. It's 30 feet. It's 30 feet. I'm kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and pick on the Drow this time. What's his
Okay.
name? Oh, it
The
doesn't matter.
Drow? Yeah, the Drow.
It
Yeah.
don't- It don't matter. It don't matter to me because I'm gonna cast motherfucking. Give me a sec.
Tasha.
Dissonant whispers?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Just cast kill.
Let's do it at level 2.
Said cast kill.
Yeah.
cast
My
kill.
favorite
I cast
spell. Kill.
defeat.
That's why he was such a great wizard. He casted kill.
That's basically what, yeah, his old wizard did.
Evocation. I mean.
Yeah, so I'm casting level 2 Dissonant Whispers on this bad bitch.
Oh, snaps. Okay. Oh, damn. What is it? Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw 15.
He rolled a 22.
He takes half damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, half damage.
Give me a sec. Get
Rolled a big natural.
Jesus.
the
That would have
Gets
been
a-
nice. If that was, yeah.
he gets a 9.
Nice. Okay.
That's still
So yeah, he doesn't have to move away from you, and you can see him kind of like ready himself as the arcane energy, the lace, the whispers come towards his way, and they infiltrate his mind, and he like shakes it off a bit, but you can still see he's a little shook, and some of his ear begins to bleed as he does get affected by the psychic damage. It's just not as much as it would if he failed to save. Anything else?
All right, well, bonus action this time. Motherfucking healing word towards my guy. Meniscus.
You actually can do that. Sorry.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You got.
You
You
can
got.
inspire though.
You can
No, you're right. You're right.
You can inspire, but yeah.
Yeah. I should actually. I'll do motherfucking bardic inspiration on my cow fella.
The cow fellow.
Is that
Okay,
D6.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Let me see.
Minoscus.
It is 1d6.
1d6. Okay. So you lace the bardic inspiration over to Meniscus. Anything else?
That is it. I'm
All
chilling.
right. See if Darrow can make his way out of the smoke. Oh, he can. Okay.
Nice work, Daro.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Meniscus. There you
So
go.
Darrow finds his way out of the smoke, sees what's going down, looks at the biggest enemy, and he's going to cast a blight on it.
Blight punch.
Blight punch indeed.
Blight
He's got to make a
punch.
con saving throw.
Is this guy a plant?
If only, right? He does succeed, so he's going to take half damage here. See, I'm just going to do it and roll 20 because it's 8d8.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah.
For him.
Woo, 36. So he takes half of that.
God damn.
Big 18.
Yeah. So you see like Darrow kind of stumble out of the smoke grenade, sees what's happening in front of you, and he like holds out his hand. And you just see like these black necrotic vines kind of shoot out from his hand and like wrap around the neck of the Oni, and it like needs to suck the life out of him. And the Oni like tears it off as he does succeed on the throw, but you can see it definitely drained him of some of his life force. And that's Darrow's turn. Atoq.
All right. This Drow, he's wearing some tight-fitting clothing, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a belt that's holding up his pants?
He does.
Can I bonus action undo his belt, and then with my feet, since I'm on his back, pull down his pants?
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, so bad. 12.
12. All right. So you cut like a piece of belt, and they start to sag. You are gonna have to take some force to get them down, though. Give me an athletics check to pull them down.
13.
13. Okay. So yeah, you slice the belt. Not as clean as you wanted. They don't just fall straight down, but you give it a nice yank, and his pants
I'll
are
use my
around.
feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With your feet. Yep.
Okay, his pants are down.
Yeah. And the Drow's like, what is the meaning of this?
I'm gonna stab him in the neck.
It all leads to the same place. Like, you know. No
So
matter
it's
what
incremental.
happens.
Setup.
Oh no! Oh,
I
this
ring
might
a
be
gong
okay.
and break a vase, and I stab him in the neck.
18.
Like
You get a D4.
Toki.
18
Yeah, with my D4.
hits exactly.
Woo! That was close. I rolled a
No
4
matter
on
what
my
happens.
D4.
I stab him in the neck.
Well, I'm using a dagger. I'm using a dagger, so it's less. 7, 9, 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage. Very nice. So yeah, as the Minoscus put that big slash on his back, and you kind of grab around him, and you just start stabbing him in the neck with his pants behind his ankles or around his ankles. He's just like squirming around as the blood is like shooting out of his neck, and it's just a messy scene here with what you're doing. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Minoscus.
All
He looks injured significantly.
All right. I'm gonna attack the Drow.
Okay.
You have a D4 and inspiration
If you need the
Yeah, I did.
if you need the inspiration.
Oh shit. I might. 11. So actually, no. I don't think I will. So 18
That's-
to hit.
Oh, 18 to hit. That hits.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a +7, right? Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
did,
same with me.
yeah. Okay.
I got a rock.
that's-
True.
It's 13 slash, and then let me roll.
Miniscusi.
1 force, so 14 total.
Oof. Okay. So you slash into him once again, and out the Drow, he's like bleeding profusely. You could see just in general, he doesn't have a lot of life left in him. He's breathing heavy. My dog's barking in the background, knowing that his death is imminent, and it's just not a good situation for him whatsoever. Do you want to do anything else?
I want to push him with his pants down, so hopefully he'll trip.
Oh no. He's already dead.
Strength save of 15.
Strength save of 15. Okay. Wow, he rolled a 15, and he has +1, so 16. So you shove him over, and even with his pants around his ankles, I'll say you're at disadvantage because of the pants around the ankles.
You can take my freedom, but you'll never take my dignity.
His dignity just got taken. He rolled a natural 3. So he like speeds up, but you
Damn.
give him one more shoulder chuck, and he just falls to the ground, prone, pants around his ankles. And he's like struggling to get up. Soren, it is your turn.
I
At
consider
the end, though, Minoscus just gives a little chuckles.
I consider killing him, but like when I see the state he's in, I'm like, I can't murder a man like that. So I'm gonna focus on fighting the Oni. So I'll take a big swing at him. I'm gonna try to like when he reaches up to like grab the vines, I'm gonna try to stab his hand while he's like going for the vines to like see if I can smoke him. Oh no, I need bless here for sure. Okay, 16 hit.
That is his AC exactly.
Good old D4 on the bless. Okay.
Bliss up.
Save the day. So he takes 4 + 3 + 4 is 11. Takes 11 slashing damage. And then I'll make another swing as a bonus action. Ooh, that's bad. I don't even think I can hit. 10 plus 1. 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Yeah, so I'll stab him in the neck, and then right after I stab him in the neck, like when he's going for the vines, I'll like come back and I'll go to swing at him, and I just like completely whiff his fucking giant Oni form.
Yeah, brings the glaive up, manages to parry the attack a bit. All right, now we have the Githyanki. That's kind of trying to find Shava. He's gonna roll, see if he can find Shava, finish her off. Oh man, he's just barely meeting these DCs. Let's see if he hits.
Fucking aliens.
He does. Jesus. Okay. So you see, Alexander, you still can't really see. Nobody can really see. You do hear one like attack hit and like a faint like cry of pain. Like, but you know this cry of pain is the type that like happens when a person goes down and falls unconscious. So like just like oh. And they fall down, and he goes to swing again. You can hear like another swooshing of the blade, but you just hear it like cut through the air, basically, seemingly having missed the person Shava, but she does seem to have fallen to the ground, unconscious. The Drow is up now. The Drow is getting destroyed.
Is he standing up?
He does take half his movement to stand up. Pulls his pants up for a bonus action. He's like holding them now because his belt's cut, so he can't actually like put them back on proper. Holding his pants, he's gonna try to attack. With his first attack, he'll attack Atoq. 19
hits.
Yes. So you take 6 slashing or piercing damage,
I'm down.
and then you take 12 poison damage.
So 18 total.
Yes.
Well, I was joking. No, okay, so I gotta do a Constitution saving throw. Should get a D4. I don't get it. 8. Yeah, Bless is gone.
Okay, so Bless is gone, and then 26 on you, Minoscus.
26.
Not for damage, but to hit.
Oh, well, yeah, that is.
And then for the damage, 26.
26.
You take was it 8 piercing damage, have it to 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you take, oh goodness gracious, 16 poison damage.
Oh, God, it was pretty close to what you said.
Yeah, he the poison damage was a 6, 5, and a 5, so it was very high. That is the Drow's turn. Alexander.
I run into the smoke to where I think Shava was. Like I move until I feel like a body with my feet.
Okay, give me a D20 roll with advantage.
Whap.
3 for the first one. 14 second. Okay. So you like start like going around through the smoke trying to find like trying to run to your body with your feet, but you don't seem to find anybody at the moment.
All right. What am I gonna do?
You're whisper in everybody's ear.
I get on my hands and knees and fucking just try and feel around for the book.
Okay, give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
The smoke.
Investigation. 11.
That was the inside.
Well, does that change it? It does.
What's the plus to the investigation?
So 14.
14 total? Okay. So you like start getting on your hands and knees searching around for this book, and as you do you kind of feel like like next to you some movement. You don't know exactly where it's from, but you could feel like somebody like also doing the same thing you are, basically like searching for something on the ground, but you do not come up with a book right now.
All right.
Shava's turn. She's gonna roll death saving throw. Succeeds. Oni is me. The Oni, let's see here. Okay, so I need Soren and Dala Brakka to give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy!
Waiting for this.
I would have left the show. I straight up.
Constitution.
You're lucky. You're lucky the Drow's over there.
You know, I was gonna run around and hit him just so that Honzo would get hit. But if you guys don't know, Honzo has a history.
So for people missing the context here, it is a long-running thing in our campaigns. This has happened throughout multiple campaigns I've DM'd and Hanzo's played in, that he gets hit with Cone of Cold, like literally every campaign multiple times. And that's what's happening right now.
When he gets hit,
yeah, it's true. You get one shot by Cone of Cold.
It downs him every time. He has been one shot by Cone of Cold like 7 times.
Yeah. So
I got one shot by Lightning Breath like 6 times.
I'm dead.
Bye, Dala.
My save. I got a 17.
17? Okay, so you
get a D4 to Soren.
No, I don't. Because of Bless is
I
gone.
thought you lost.
Bless is fucking gone.
Bless is gone. Way to get
Yeah,
hit.
that's true. But you did succeed regardless. Okay. So Cone of Cold, you're gonna take 8 cold damage.
I might still be down, to be honest, even with the succeed.
So Dala Brakka, you take 34 cold damage.
Oh, that's just 2 over. Goddamn.
Oh, just 2. Okay. So you fall unconscious as this Oni like sucks in this air and just breathes out this huge cone of just cold arcane energy as you fall unconscious. Soren, you manage to get some of your armor up and resist a lot of the cold that's happening to you. You take 17 cold damage.
Can I say God damn?
Yes.
Great. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's just one of those images where you're like they're normal, and then we have the blizzard pass you, and then you're just frozen. You're like,
Yep.
damn, and just fall.
All right, I'm muting. I'll see you guys later.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you're not. Remember, you're not dead. You're just unconscious.
I know, but I'm muting anyway.
Okay. Dala Brakka, give me a death saving throw. Actually, it's your turn.
His turn.
Death saving throw.
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
6. Okay, so 1 failure.
Yeah, sure is.
Daro sees this Oni. He's got 1 4th level spell left, so he's gonna try to do Blight again.
Hurt him.
16. It would just succeed. So let me see here. He's got to do another 88. 31, so 15 more damage.
Bitch ass.
Okay. So yeah, you see the blight come out again, and this time, the Oni appears to be even more ready for it than he was the previous time, and like it stops the vines with his arm, and it does suck out some energy from his arm, but you could tell that it's not as lethal as it would be at like a vital point on his body. That is gonna be Daro's turn. Atoq.
Stab this man.
Okay.
Finish it, please.
I really want to hit. 20.
Hits.
I am still using a D4. Oh my god. 10 damage.
10 is the exact amount of health he had left.
Oh, I rolled so low. Yeah, so he gets up and he's holding his pants. I slice his pants back off so they fall down, and as he goes to get it, I just hold the knife as he just runs it to the eye.
Down like this.
Yeah, he's just stabs himself in the eye. I'm just like, And then I'm going to look up and cast bonus action Healing Word on Dala Brakka, and just be like, may Mother's light pierce this darkness, and cast Healing Word for 5 health.
Nice. So you have 5 health now, Dala Brakka.
Woo! Yeah, I'm in range.
You are still prone, but you are alive and conscious.
Yeah, I'm in range.
God damn!
Anything else to talk?
After seeing this kind of cold business, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
That's just me as a human. But I am gonna move toward the smoke. 1, 2, 3. Actually, can I go into the smoke?
You can, yeah. You can go into it.
I'm just gonna run straight in. I guess I have 3 movement left, so I'm just gonna move. I guess I'll hit the table and be like, I'm just stand there.
Okay.
Time for cold number 2.
I'm gonna fire into the dark.
I will swing at the Oni.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Just barely hits. You guys have rolled the exact number you needed multiple times in this session. whether it be to hit or damage.
All right, that is plus 7, so 16 slashing
Okay.
and 3 force.
Okay.
Bonus action. I don't know what pushing does.
Squishes me.
I'm gonna talk to Oni and just say, "No, Shibi, no, you don't." And I'm gonna teleport over here.
You look genuinely baffled for a second. Well, hey, yeah. He's like, it's mad that you're away from him now. Soren.
Well, now I'm gonna die. I will, while the Oni is baffled by the fact that my healthier teammate has left, I'm going to try to stab him in the neck. Just copy Atoq. I'll cut him on the leg. I'll try to take his leg out. Since he has like a glaive and I have like my own pole arm, I'm sure it's like 5 times more large and scary looking. I'm like, So I'll swing. 24 to hit.
That hits.
How's this guy looking?
He's looking pretty injured. You've noticed though, by the time it comes around to where he's gonna attack again, some of those wounds that you've been inflicting on him have been healing up a bit.
Fuck.
Start piling it on.
He's one of them, eh?
He is one of them.
One of those.
I will.
Those Oni.
Damn it. Okay, I'll smite him.
Smite him.
Smite punch. So I deal. Ooh, that was bad for the slashing damage. I deal 6 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'll deal my radiant damage, which is 14 radiant.
Nice.
I rolled very well.
Yeah, with that strike, he definitely looks significantly injured, even more so now, and he looks like you took a lot of life out of him as the radiance on the double-bladed scimitar just brightens up, and it really just starts to penetrate. You can see it kind of flow through his skin, and beneath this blue interior, like all of his skin is kind of glowing brightly as it just is like kind of acting as a poison to him. It definitely looks like it's hurting him quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll spin the Darth Maul blades around, and I'll try to like stab him in the other ankle.
Okay.
For an 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Yeah, I'll just like stab him, and after I'll be feeling myself from the smite punch. I'm all popped up, and I'm just like, and I'll just go to slice, and he just blocks me, and I'm just like, oh shit. And I turn and look back.
Right.
Dala Brakka's okay, and I'll steady my guard. I guess I'll swing on him. I'll swing this way since he shot this.
What I get. One of these.
Yeah, I'll swing around and I'll jump on the table so we're like face to face, I'm guessing.
Gotcha. All right. The Githyanki is trying to beat Alexander to this book, so he's got to make an investigation check with disadvantage.
I kicked the Drow.
Kick the Drow.
His shirt falls off.
He gets close. But yeah, you can feel Alexander, like somebody coming around in this fog cloud as well, trying to search for this book. They don't seem to find it yet either, but yeah, there's some active presence in here doing the same thing you're doing. But you feel also that they have not found any success. The Drow is Gonzo. Alexander.
I'm aware of him, but is he aware of me? Like that I'm in here with him?
Probably not yet. Probably after this turn he will be, regardless of what you do.
Oh yeah, what if I don't move, huh?
If you don't move, maybe he won't.
I actively search for this book.
Okay, so yeah, give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
This goddamn book.
Oh, it didn't
is a
roll.
fucking
All right.
mystery.
Haha, 16.
So 16. So you're kind of like searching around. You first contact with like this body, and you can tell that it's like struggling to be conscious, like it's having deep breathing and is not healthy. But next to this body, kind of you feel this thick tome that you saw initially fall out of the jacket of this elf woman, and you have your hands on it.
I absolutely do not stand up. Like I grab it and like pull it towards me, and like I try and stealth fucking roll away.
I knew it.
Sideways.
I knew he was gonna roll.
That's what I would have done.
You knew he was gonna roll.
Yes.
Give me a.
I didn't know.
That's crazy. I knew he was gonna roll.
I'm laying down flat and I pull it to my chest and I'm just like rolling.
Good call.
All right, give me that stealth check.
I would have called
Fucking 10.
10. Okay, gotcha. So you have the book in your possession. You start rolling. Yeah, you can move whatever way you want to roll.
I'm
And then,
rolling to my right, I guess.
okay, you start
Whichever
rolling.
direction that sends me.
Okay, so yeah, I mean you can roll. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Give me a d20 roll.
And he's gonna roll into him.
This is so difficult for me, Rynge.
Roll on top of her body.
Yeah, he has no
I'm sorry
mic
that you have to
stand.
type
He's gotta hold
RD20.
the
Okay,
mic.
yes.
18.
You perfectly roll to the right. Boop. And now it's Shava's turn. Shava gets another success. The Oni. The Oni's turn took some real hefty damage from Soren. So he's gonna
He's
try
gonna
to
cone a cold into the
retaliate.
cloud. I see. Yes.
I don't know who's in there.
Oh, misses with the first attack. 23 on the second attack.
Hits. I don't even know if I can't go down here.
Take 14 slashing damage.
I am down.
Ooh, okay. Damn.
From down.
What a please laugh that was.
As I
so
fall,
the Oni.
as I fall, I'm just looking at Minoscus and I'm like, bro. I just hit the table.
It's all the plan.
So
He teleports out next time.
Out the window.
I'm out of here. See you, boys.
So the glaive misses the first time, but yeah, with the growth in the Oni size, the glaive has grown as well, and with the second slash, it just brings back pretty much the entire area that it missed before, and just the sheer size of it manages to clip you and cuts across your body. And it's gonna leave you unconscious. But that is the Oni's turn. He used both attacks. Dala Brakka.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and immediately when I see this cast second level healing word to Soren. Let me see.
As it hits me, I go, bro, get your ass over here. I just like start sitting back up.
+5.
Damn,
So it's 10.
Nice. Damn. That's almost as much health as I had before you hit me.
It's like it never happened.
All right, so you are prone but healthy and conscious. Dala Brakka, you used your bonus action. What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery again.
And he fails.
Oh, great. Well, maybe you shouldn't have changed your appearance there, Butcher, because even your previous form wasn't quite the looker. In other words, you're ugly.
I thought you were gonna say your mom's a hooker again.
Your mom's still a hooker.
No matter
She
what.
still sucks on that meat.
Just for no reason.
Whoa.
You're a poop head.
He's a butcher. I get it. What's the psychic damage?
It is 1d4. I'm gonna roll it right now. It is a 3.
3. Okay,
I clicked it on D&D Beyond. I swear it's a 3.
I believe you. It's fine. All right, so he takes 3 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack. It is Daro's turn now. Daro is, let me see, he is going to try to go with the classic druid spell. He's going to try
Storm
to
of Vengeance.
The class.
classic.
Shillelagh?
Murdered all of my community.
It was a
Yeah,
cult in your community. Don't fucking sugarcoat it, okay?
Lucky I didn't
He is
go over to
he's
you.
going to attempt to entangle the Oni. Let me see if he succeeds.
Thank you for worshiping a crystal. Inanimate object. It's the same Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, he just barely succeeds. So you can see regular like green, full of life vines kind of shoot out from his hands again and try to wrap around the Oni, but he just like flexes and tears them off. Unfortunately, the spell is not successful. Atoq.
Damn, he's pretty good.
Bonus action. I'm going to use the Tremor of the Boulette
Okay.
to give myself 30 feet of tremor sense.
Yes. Okay. So you can see 30 feet out to wherever you are right now. So you can even see Alexander.
Yeah, I sense him running out, and I sense this, the tremors of this Gith, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to,
You can sense actually everybody, even Dala Brakka. You got the whole room.
Yeah, I'm going. Can I tell this is not Alexander or not?
Yeah, you can for sure.
Okay. Then I'm
The
gonna
way I imagine
move.
it, basically, you get like outlines of the people. So.
Okay, so then I'm going to move. I'm gonna leap over this table because I already bumped into it. I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna stab at this guy. Since he can't see me, do I have advantage?
Oh yes.
Because you can see him because of tremor sense. Smoke grenades are broken.
Yeah.
Synergy is
A
cheating.
lot. 25.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You stabbed the wrong guy.
7, 9. The body. 14 damage.
Oof. Okay. He's still up, but yeah, you could feel there's a clean stab wound into him, sinking into his like get the Yankee form. And you just.
As I do that, I'm gonna move over here. And
Okay.
it's like I'm gonna move past and stab and move toward this the one that's breathing shallowly. Because I can
Yes.
sense that.
Mm-hmm. You can.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Minoscus.
All right, I'm climb up the stairs, and then I'm gonna use my tattoo to attack with my axe to use the tendrils.
Yeah.
Can I use a reckless on that? Because technically it is.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll reckless attack with it.
Damn, it counts as a melee attack? That's tight.
I don't know what half the shit.
It's the magic
Minoscus
tendril
does.
tattoo. It basically just extends your melee range.
Oh,
like-
it's small.
Yeah, Eldritch Small.
26.
Oh yes.
Says the man with tremor sense. What's going on?
12 slash. Or this is magical technically, right? Or is it?
No,
No,
the weapon
so
weapon damage isn't magical. No, the force damages.
Okay, so 12
Okay,
damage, and then the force is 4 damage.
4 damage. Very nice. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
you know I'm gonna keep my distance and just start walking.
Okay. So yeah, with that strike, you can tell even through the healing the Oni is doing, you guys are doing a lot of damage to him, and he's coming out more worse for wear than he is like actually healing for net health points. So he is looking pretty fucked up as we go to Soren.
Yeah, I like flip up from laying down, and I like try to sweep the leg and like slash his ankle again. The bad ankle, I'm gonna go for the same one that I hit last time, and try to clip him with Yield and Darth Maul spinny stab. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I will smite again.
Okay.
So it's for 8 slashing,
Okay.
and then 6 radiant.
How do you want to finish off the butcher?
Fuck
Yeah.
Flip up, and then as I flip, I like slice off one of his like ankles, like I cut him deep so that he's got to crouch. And then as he like falls, I'm gonna grab the glaive and stab him with it, just like his own glaive, and just smoke him.
And this glaive is huge, but you are a very strong individual. And as you sweep his legs out from him, he loses his grip on the glaive. You grab it and just they stab it down into his neck and throat, and he like coughs up some blood, and then just falls dead, unconscious, all the way dead. He is good. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'll walk to the edge of this table here, and I'll be like, "Hey, alien bro, give it up, motherfucker. These motherfuckers are dead. It's time to just call it quits. Come out right now, and I don't have to murder you."
Give me an intimidation check.
11.
11. Okay, he does not respond to you.
All right.
And as he does not respond to you, he attempts to swing wildly for Atoq. Let me see if he can even sense where you are. He can, so he's going to try to attack you. But he does have disadvantage though, because he can't actually see you, and you can see him. Natural 1. So yeah, he like it gets an idea of where you are. He swings wildly, can't find purchase. Let's see about the second hit. Yeah, 13, definitely not enough. So he goes to hit you again, but you manage to just use the smoke to your advantage and use the fact that you have this tremor sensibility to dodge and dip out of the range of his blade. Alexander.
I stand up and dust myself off.
Okay.
And then I proceed to leisurely walk in I don't know, I pick a direction and I walk towards it. I'm trying to fucking keep
give
going
me a
to the
D20 roll.
right.
Just
God damn it!
my voice.
D20 rolls.
If you're trying to go the
5.
same direction, you can do it with advantage.
You stupid bitch!
So you roll a 5 and 3 for the people that can't see. So you definitely just continue to wander in the smoke. You're not sure which direction you need to go to get out of it.
It's
Yeah.
like Skyrim NPC. You're just at the wall.
I use my full movement, by the way.
He's just
Okay.
walking into the wall.
And I'm still in the smoke, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm starting to panic. I'll dash.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Give me another 2d20 rolls.
All right, so that was 15, and this is another 15, or was it full 30? I think it's 15. Because
Well-
I was prone.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this would be 30 now. 3. Okay. One. Oh, finally. Okay. So the way I've been doing this for anybody that's like confused about everything, if you roll 15 or higher, you can do what you want in the smoke. If not, then you don't know what's happening. So you roll finally a 16. So okay. So you use your dash, you use everything to get out of the smoke, or at least know where you're going. So you want to get to the right. You want to get out of your smoke like this.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you have successfully done it.
Is that even where the fuck is he?
Yeah, we'll say that this like hall extends here. You know.
Oh yeah, there's a door
that,
there, I
but
guess.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll call it that. Yeah.
I see. It's like the edge of the wall.
All right.
Yeah.
What do I see around me? Just like this fucking door and like the walls to the side.
Yeah, like it's very hard to see still. Like you can make out Dala, but like everybody else is pretty much through the smoke cloud, so you can't see anybody else.
All right. I like jiggle the handle to this fucking door, and that's my turn.
Okay. Let me see here. Shava succeeds, so she is stable. The Oni is smoked. Dala, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move on up. Could I get down these stairs real
Yes.
quick? All right, cool. Let's see how far can I move. Right in front of the smoke. So I'm gonna be like right.
Okay.
I'm gonna move myself down these steps. Whoop! Right in front of the smoke. I am going to cast suggestion to this last guy here.
Okay. Hold on before you keep going. You might need to see
them.
them.
Yeah.
Do I? I thought it was just.
I'm double checking right now.
You can see, or the creature that can hear you.
Yes. So it says you suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within the range.
See within range, this damn smoke is too powerful.
So yeah, it's heavily obscured, which means you can't see people in there. You're going by the game rules, so you cannot cast that on him currently.
That's whack. That is schwack. Okay. I'm gonna cast.
Vicious still.
I could, yeah. I'm gonna cast level 1 healing word on myself
Okay.
first. So that's what, a 1d4 plus 5. I'll do that in a bit. For 1, a good old 1. Oh, it's plus 5, it's 6. Okay. And then I'm gonna cast vicious mockery.
He fails.
Great. That is a good old 1.
1 damage. Okay. And he has disadvantage.
You think you're so tough? You should have seen the Drow. He couldn't even defend himself against the lizard and the cow.
Yeah, right.
Alright. He like looks around, kind of very confused where that's coming from, considering he can't see anybody. Do you want to do anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Daro is going to. You can see him like ready a spell. He looks towards the smoke cloud. He seems to be readying something. If you can see the Get Yankee, Atoq.
Can I tell if this person beside me is stable or not?
With your tremor sense, yeah. Give me. What's your medicine check bonus?
+2.
+2. So your passive medicine is 12. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to tell.
Is she stable?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
For the record, this is round 5, right?
Sure.
Okay, the smoke is dissipated.
Oh, it happens on round 5. Okay, so at the top of this round, you like kind of begin to tremor sense the body, and you can see the smoke starting to billow out, and you do see that she's there, like stabilized. She's still breathing, but doesn't look like she's gonna get up anytime soon.
I was like, as I'm in front of this guy, and just say, I am interested in your culture, but you must die. And I stab him. Oh no. 12.
12 misses.
Can I I'm gonna take out my hidden dagger. I'm gonna do another attack. Actually, nah, fuck that. I disengage.
Coward.
I disengage and I run back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Beautiful. Minoscus, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna get up and personal. I'm gonna teleport to him.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy you want to be in
And
melee
reckless
range
attack.
with, huh?
Dude, what
I'm a
Minoscus
big,
did
strong man.
earlier was very tactical. Actually,
It was.
you know why?
18.
18 hits? Why?
Sun Tzu put his soldiers in a death situation, and they had to fight for their lives, and they fought 10 times harder. That's what Minoscus did to you. He put you in a live or die situation, so you had to live.
What was the damage?
16 damage. And then 4 damage.
He is smoked. How do you finish off the Githyanki?
He's just crawling on the ground, slowly walking up to his body. And I want to see him beg for mercy or whatever he does,
Jesus
in fear.
He's like constantly looking for the book. Like he gets slashed by a talk. He goes back to looking for the book, especially because the smoke's gone now. Doesn't see it, and then basically turns around and sees you like hovering over him.
And then I pick him up, throw him up in the air, and I just like cut him up right in the air.
Pinata?
Oh,
Metal Gear Rising.
yeah.
How many pieces did I make?
Yeah. So yeah, you get the slow mo time and just cut with your great axe using the extended force damage as well. Cut him into a billion pieces. There's definitely plenty of fillet for Githyanki to be made by Irv the Beholder, and you guys are out of combat. That is until you hear like a whistle. Like a whistle, like something flying through the air, and then coming crashing through the roof onto this like pillar of arcane energy with the paper just smashing it. Is you can see like a cast iron, like a black iron construct with like this heat, this orange red glow that's just emanating beneath this armor, and on top of him, like just like punching him in the face, is Mr. Molly, and I think that's what we're gonna stop with this week.
You said a whistle, and I thought Negan, like from Tekken, for his info. I was like, oh shit,
That
no! What the fuck's
walks
happening?
in. Aw. What?
That'd be sick.
I
You're
would
so
whoop
much
his
temp
ass,
HP.
to
Get
be
your
honest.
shitting pants on.
Bro, this Oni was real. I was tussling, bro. That shit sucked. He's not even a fiend? Oh, man.
No,
Oh, they're
unfortunately.
fake.
Giant?
I need to go back.
I know they're fake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fake.
I need to go back and watch the VOD of when I was like, "Are you ready, Honzo?" And he was like, "What?" And then it dawned on him.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, does this guy do exhaustion? Is he gonna take me out in one hit? I was like, what's going on? And then I realized I was like, what do Onis have? Oh.
Kono Cold.
Oh.
The most dangerous
believe it's
spell.
a
I really
giant,
should
not
have
like a
ran
demon or
around
something.
and lined us all up so he could have hit us with Kono Cold.
I straight up would have walked out.
But, I think, letting my teammates get beaten up. That's not like
It
that.
absolutely would have one shot you.
I would have died.
Yeah.
I think
He would have disconnected from the call.
I would have died.
Fucked up the cameras, then it wouldn't have cared for sure.
Don't worry. The first time a lightning creature shows up, I'm pushing Minoscus towards it and running the opposite direction. My luck with
You just
lightning
need to buy
is...
some armor of lightning resistance.
Yeah.
Or something.
I probably should.
Or potions. Just obsessively just buy potions, even though you haven't seen one.
That was one of the best
Give me
part
10
about that
potions.
is Jeremy walking up 30 feet and us all being like, oh, shit. Like, the thing is that it's the right move because your character probably doesn't know what this character can do, but all of us have...
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. It was the right choice. It worked out
good.
fine.
You did good.
Hey, I survived. I'll take it.
Yeah. As a bard,
Barely.
you're like precariously close to the enemy because you need to be able to cast like cutting words or like whatever spells.
Yeah.
So. It's always like that. That's the life you live.
That first amount of damage made me sad that I didn't just cast Rage first instead of the tendrils. I was like 23 damage. What? That was like half of my HP already. I was like, if I take another one, I'm done.
Yeah, bro. I got 40 health, and that cone of cold did like 34 if it wasn't
34
half.
indeed.
I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
if you didn't save, you would have been huge.
Yeah, my con saves aren't even that good. It's only +2, I think.
Yeah, I would have died.
You know,
Immediate
I've had
rage is
defense-
rarely the wrong reaction.
Yeah, raging is always
It's.
good.
I want to get like initiation so I don't rage around like the party, so I can
He's
just.
trying to min max.
Look who's
No,
talking,
I'm just
bitch.
trying not to kill.
Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's the smart move.
I'm a big pre-rager. I pre-rage.
Yeah.
Well, I like 2 bonus setups, so it's
I
like
attacking
pre-partying?
with the rage.
I can't believe there's another construct. I gotta look which one I sent Rynge so that he can send it after us. This motherfucker.
I know exactly which one it is.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Magic.
It's not the Fell Forge.
Oh, okay.
I was
I was
gonna.
like, what did we talk about yesterday?
But I read the lore on it, and I was like, oh, I could use this in some other instance. So it's a different type of construct, but it is from Tome of Beasts.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
Mr. Molly's a
Wonderful.
beast.
We're dead.
Well, thanks everybody for coming through and saying what's good and hanging out with us and chatting D&D. That was a fun fight, and we're gonna have a fight next time. It looks like too, so that should be great. Unless Mr. Molly just one-shots this thing, and we can just go home and have chopped cheese. So thanks everybody for coming through and saying what's good as always. I appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you guys next week. Same time, same plan. We'll think about our recap, chat, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, great show, great session. Catch you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.
My arm's tired.
Yes.
Yeah, we're holding the mic, bitch.